And if you just do it, it will turn out okay, even 3 weeks later. Hey everyone, welcome back to Talking Time with Caffeine. Brought to you by nobody, because I have no Patreon sponsors. But I do have viewers and friends.
Hello.
Welcome back, you two.
Yes, it's nice to be back.
Well, it feels good to be back. I gotta spread the good word about our Lord and Savior, Chisa.
Yeah, well, she's definitely in the last 2 episodes, or is it 3 episodes?
Well, we left off, I believe, in episode 7 of the Despair arc.
All right.
Yeah, I think this was after Kizakura gave up his life for Kirigiri. That was sad.
Wait, that was Future, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I remember now. Sorry. It's been a very busy time in my life, so I might not remember.
Last week I was Well, I get to set up a little bit more. How y'all doing? Last week I was in New York trick-or-treating with my niece, so that's why we weren't here last week.
A
week before that, I believe Jambalaya was doing something.
Yeah. Caught up in crime, my friends. What about you guys?
I'm just chilling. Latin is tough, but I'll survive.
At Miss Cuff?
No, Latin. Like it's a language. I'm learning Latin for my humanities degree.
Latin, I've learned a little bit of it. It's hard stuff, man.
You should translate. You should translate all your drabbles into Latin.
Well, some people would argue that some of my drabbles are a bit like Greek tragedies.
I know.
I'll get more into it when we get to that episode.
Yeah, like dead language for some dead people.
All right, so where do we start?
Well,
Future arc or Despair arc?
This Despair arc. We did Future arc last time, so Despair arc. So let's see.
Oh, is this the episode where everybody kills each other?
Yeah.
God.
The student cancel fun.
Jeez, that was that far into it? I thought it was earlier on.
No. We were 3 hours in. We had to stop. So.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, that was like the most awful thing I've ever seen in my life. That was so bad. Oh, I mean, well done. All those kids look so cute, so sweet.
Rest in peace, Pikachu girl.
I know, Pikachu girl, and God, that couple's gonna kill themselves. Like, dude, come on.
And then they got killed themselves. Yeah. So Junko lets Israel out of his cage to watch this. Like here, I'll show you how unpredictable despair can be. Go and watch this. So she finds some information to blackmail every student there. Some videos. Somehow he has videos of everybody. It's like, hey guys, I got information, or I got some victims or something. So kill each other, and you can have it.
Well, it was like, I think she was holding something from them. Like this one girl, it was her mom was in danger potentially. So I think it was similar to the videos in the first game.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just so creepy how Izuru just watches this madness. It's like a god watching humanity turn on each other.
But like not a compassionate god. He's like apathetic.
He just doesn't care. He just sees them as like less than ants.
I know, it's really messed up that that's our baby Hajime in there. It's so messed up.
I know. Like
he ruined his freaking life. All for what? Yeah. Talent? Like, come on.
So then
it was so creepy.
Yeah.
But that's the first time he's ever been surprised or something when that guy shoots at him after he falls on.
How do you shoot someone after your head gets sawed off?
I thought it was before. Like he fell backwards, fired it, and then got his head sawed in two.
No, I think he shot him after his head was sawed off. I don't
Or
know.
maybe during.
Maybe
Ugh.
poor guy. Holy crap.
Yeah, it was really messed up. Like that was some Saw level.
I
Because
know.
I recently watched a bunch of horror movies for Halloween, and I was watching Friday the 13th Part 2, and there's a scene where two campers are doing something, and then Jason's
I
comes up
remember
behind
that.
them,
He
and
stabbed them similar to that.
yeah.
I
So,
swear. Yeah, that was very similar to what happened.
I think there's like meant to be a bunch of references to horror movies in that situation, because like doesn't the chainsaw have uh Freddy and Jason?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, that's so creepy. Also, a weird thing I noticed is the use of green lighting.
Yes. Interesting.
They took a note out of Disney's book. Green.
Green
for
is a creepy
malevolence.
color.
Yeah,
It's a good color though. So.
it is. At least Mukuro showed her singing talent.
Oh yeah. What's he sing?
It's a song from Evangelion, like "Give Me Wings."
Are you
It was
kidding
played
me?
in.
I freaking love that. That was in Evangelion? What the heck?
Yeah.
I think I know that song actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty popular in Japan. So it was pretty interesting. I remember when I was doing the finale for Despair Automata, and I wanted a scene where Chiaki and Kibo fight because Kibo's gone insane. I was like, what would be a good song to like get my creative juices flowing? So I just went to this song.
A question, how does a little gamer girl stand a chance against a robot with like
No, this is AI Chiaki.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's interesting. But yeah, I just want like it's they ruined Midnight Sinatra, and before then they ruined that song because like whenever I hear that song, I just think about all those kids that got murdered, and it's just
God.
like triggering.
Yeah.
Our Pikachu girl deserved better.
There it is. All right. Whew. So yeah, she's the one that Pikachu girl. She's the one that used that frying pan for a while, right? To block off the.
Yeah, like that's gonna stand a chance to get a chainsaw and a gun. Poor thing.
Yeah, and once again, the buff guy bites the dust.
Always. There's no way a buff person can survive in Danganronpa. It's just impossible.
Yeah.
Sadly,
semi-buff.
Yeah, you're not, Sakura level, but keep trying, buddy. In heaven.
So I think this is where I forget if it was this episode or last episode where Mukuru grabs Mikan.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And she brings her to where they're keeping
Ryota. Oh god, and then poor Mikan was used in that horrible relationship. Yeah. Poor baby.
So abusive.
It is.
She doesn't deserve this.
No, she doesn't. She deserves a happier life with happier people that won't abuse her and hurt her.
So, and then Junko she tapes this footage, and she uses that footage of them killing for her first video, where she frames Izuru for the murders and sends it to the reserve course and saying, "Hey guys, look at this. This is what's happening to your money."
Yeah, and then they started protesting.
Or the parade, they call it. For some reason. They call it a parade, but they did.
Oh, interesting. And what's next?
Alright. Come on. I am still trying to do something real fast. Let's see. Anything else happened? Let's see. Thing that parade. I guess we could talk about. I she's back again, and she's back again.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
sorry. I think like something went wrong because like for some reason your voices were slowing down and you were like So
Oh, what?
I figured it was something on my end.
Well, is it working better now?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good.
Yeah, she happened early before you came here too. Her Wi-Fi cut out.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why I was so quiet. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a talker.
Yes, you
I mean,
are.
if you're gonna go through intense speech therapy at a young age, you might as well use your voice to the fullest.
My gosh. Yeah, I agree.
So I guess we can talk about this now. This is where after this is where the Dr. Bazero novel takes place. After this scene, before episode 8.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
But isn't Junko like have red hair or something in that? I don't know. I
Yeah.
never read
Yeah,
that.
she makes it so that she gets Matsuda because he's like the ultimate neurologist. He makes it so that she forgets everything. So she's basically a new, more innocent person, and her hair color is normally red. She just dyed it.
Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Wow. I thought it was black or something.
No, it's red.
Wow. And aren't her eyes a different color too, Junko?
Yeah, they're red too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so then I haven't read it, but I get like the basic gist is that her alter ego Ryoko is like the name for who she is when she doesn't have all her despair memories, and it's supposed to like represent what Junko would be like if she was a normal girl.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And her I think they say her ability there is the ultimate analyst. This is really her
Yeah.
true ability, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, she really is. So.
Yeah.
And I think in that one, for a while Mukuro was pretending to be her, and that's when Kirigiri is investigating the thing.
Oh.
Oh man, if only the plan failed. Then we wouldn't lose the two best characters in Danganronpa.
Who
So
would
many
those
lives would be saved. Yeah. That ending scene where like everybody's looking out on the parade and then Chiaki looks out and she's like, Hajime. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, that was awful. Yeah, that was awful.
She probably thinks he's like among them.
No,
Hating
he's
her.
in a. I kind of wish he was among them, honestly.
Yeah. He'd be alongside Natsumi.
Yeah. Wait, no, Natsumi was dead by that point.
Yeah, but in a perfect world, she wouldn't be dead.
Oh, I see.
Like in my story.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. All right, so you guys want to move to Future Arc episode 8?
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. I'm trying to remember then. Because then what comes after?
Let's see.
Best dad dies.
Found it. All right.
Best uncle dies.
Oh, I loved him. He was so cool. Oh my goodness.
He was the best. Like,
he really was.
Yeah, at least he and Jin can like watch over Kirigiri from heaven.
Yeah. They were good bros.
And he can drink all the alcohol he wants in heaven without ever getting a hangover.
All right, I think I got it working finally. Oh. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works.
Wait, what's happening?
I think he's trying to set up the slide things like we did last time.
Oh, right.
Whoa.
Got it.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this is where.
Oh God. Am I gonna have to watch this again? Oh no.
No, I don't think I can watch too much of it because copyright and stuff.
Okay, good.
No, don't subject us to torture.
Yeah, I don't want to relive the memories. Oh God.
Yeah, like
Maybe do some
it's already bad enough. I did a bunch of research on lobotomy to prepare for this stream.
Lobotomy, I've only looked into a little bit of it, and it's truly horrifying what they do to people.
This one's called "Who Killed Cock Robin."
I don't know what that's a reference to.
And I don't want to look into it because that's probably disturbing.
Yeah. This is where, like, Ruruka is trying to hide the fact that she killed her boyfriend.
Yeah, what the heck was that? Oh my God. I mean, I know it was because of her forbidden action, but, like, how could you live with yourself?
Yeah. I guess she's just, like, paranoid that everybody's going to turn on her.
It's her freaking boyfriend. Oh my God.
Though it is kind of funny, the second canonical kiss in Danganronpa, 1 of 2, and it's so that she can poison him. Like, the first kiss was Monica manipulating Nagisa.
Oh, right.
And now the second one is Ruruka poisoning Izayoi. So it's like, what the hell? Can we just have pure kisses?
No, I guess not. Kisses are the enemy.
Ugh. Oh yeah. Oh right. Oh wait. Oh, episode 7 was the despair arc episode. This the episode that Kizakura died in? I think
I don't know. They all kind of just merge into one in my head.
I blame it on the scenery.
Yeah, it's not as vivid as the despair arc.
Like, they tried to spice up the locations, and they did their darndest, but I think just being trapped in an office building isn't the best place for a killing game. Like, I was talking to Ace Nero, and I said, like, it would be so cool to have a killing game in Charlie the Chocolate's Factory.
Yeah, it'd be nice and colorful.
Well, and the series is already notorious for killing kids, so why not?
Honestly, Junko and the Chocolate Factory actually sounds like...
Nah, I'm thinking Chisa, the Chocolate Factory.
Really?
Because, killing innocents.
Well, mastermind Chisa.
Well, most of them weren't really innocents.
Yeah, true. She, like, kills the rotten oranges and turns them into marmalade.
Ew.
Oh, yeah, no, this is the episode where Best Uncle beats the dust. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
He's so pretty.
He is. He's the best.
Look at Kyoko all grown up. Look at her. I'm so proud of my daughter.
An adult.
I know, and Ryota's just chilling in the background. Well, not chilling. That boy's never chill.
No, he's like...
He's a mess.
He's like that new starter, the water starter from Pokemon Sword and Shield, Sobble. He's like Sobble.
He grows up to be an agent?
Yeah, at this point, we don't know his... At this point, in the airing, we don't know about his... what Ryota has done in his past yet.
Well, honestly, he was manipulated, so I don't know if he really deserves all that hate and blame that he thinks.
Yeah, you're right. It's just so much fun, though.
Oh no! Be nice to him. No.
Okay.
He's gone through so much.
Nice.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'm turning my anger towards old guy Gramps, the old fart Tengen.
Yeah, but he could have been so much better.
Oh yeah, both people manipulated him. He's spoilers later, but first he was manipulated by Junko, and then later he's manipulated by the old guy.
What?
Yeah. Well, no, because like that was Tengen's ultimate plan, was to have a killing game, and then Ryota, from the safety of the outside world, he wasn't supposed to come to the meeting. He would watch it and B, he would be so terrified that he would do the Hope brainwashing video to the whole world to stop despair. So dumb.
Yeah, and that's what his special forbidden action was, right? Don't
Not
use
to
your
use his-
talent.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
watching
pretty
it,
counterproductive.
I was just like, what? How are you going to have time to draw things and animate things? And then I realized. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Horrible plot twist. Horrible.
I know.
Ah!
Would have been so much better if it was Despaired Chisa. Just saying.
I know. That would have been so freaking good. It would have been a little cliche, but cliches can be good, so shush.
Yeah, it would be so dramatic. I'd be on the edge of my seat.
Yeah. It would be
So-
like, oh my gosh, the character we've been developing since the Despair arc is suddenly evil. That's so cool. It's so good. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Because
If I had time, I would write it.
Of course,
But
because
I
at this point we didn't know she was evil yet because it hasn't happened yet in the Spare arc. But yeah, it's like apparently they had their own little cliques within the Foundation.
Yeah.
They did?
Well, yeah, they had the Chisa, Juso,
Munakata?
I never say his name. Mukata clique. And I guess
I just think of Moon and Katana.
Ah, very nice.
And then they had the 3 members from class 76.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call Juzo, Chisa, and Munakata a clique. They were just friends.
Yeah, it's not so much cliques as people have their loyalties.
Yeah. And Munakata and Juzo, they only had each other after Chisa, bit the bullet, so.
Well, technically they only had each other. Well, technically,
What?
But technically they only had each other after she was lobotomized.
Yeah, she was never. Well,
It's like all those quotes from people who had loved ones lobotomized. They're like, they were better, but they were never the same.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's weird. Like, I was looking at pictures; their whole face got rearranged a little bit.
My only job is to kill you, since you might interfere with Munakata's plans.
Oh, Juzo, you loyal attack dog. He really is an attack dog. He'd be a Rottweiler. Well, I guess technically he'd be a boxer.
God, she would be. I'm looking at pictures of her right now, and God, she would be such a good mastermind. And as you know, all the good masterminds are female. That's just the role of the book.
That's like the thing. All the best. Yeah. She would be queen.
Yes, she would.
She's queen in my mind.
Surprisingly, there's not that many mastermind Chisas ideas. I found one.
Is there any mastermind Chakis?
Who?
I did have that one idea.
Chiaki?
But...
Yeah.
I don't know. She'd make a horrible mastermind. Oh God, she deserves. Yeah, there's a lot of those. I don't know why.
My girl Chisa doesn't get enough love. It's like everybody just wants to forget that DR3 happened.
It's because she was so abused in that freaking anime. She was treated like trash in the future arc.
Yeah.
She was thrown away and used. And I found your post on here, I think.
Yay.
I typed in Chisa Mastermind and I found it. Yep, it's by you.
Yeah, that's me. I've drawn so much like Despair Chisa fan art too.
So basically, to try to find anything else, any more stuff here. They found the door, I think.
Oh God. Yeah, and then Eureka, she was so freaking freaked out that she killed her boyfriend.
Yeah, she's just terrified of being betrayed. Which I get that. There are some people like that who just think
she betrayed everyone. What is wrong with you? Oh God, like that guy was glued to her hip. There's no way he would betray her.
Like,
yeah, true.
How do you say it?
Delicious. Delicious sweets. He was a good boy.
He was. He was just hung around her too much, and guess what happened?
Oh,
He got
Kirigiri doing the dramatic walk.
Oh yeah.
I think he's still. Is he still? Is he still? Is he not even dead yet? I think. Is he?
No, he's dead. Once Kirigiri does the dramatic walk, that's after he's died. She has like newfound resolve to get to the bottom of this. I love that scene. Like when I watched it, I was like, "Slay, girl, slay! Avenge Kizakura!"
I feel bad for Kyoko because she never really got to know her dad or anything like that, but he really did care for her.
Yeah.
It doesn't make him out to be a bad guy. It's a morally gray situation. Is what I love best. I love those things.
Yeah. Though it's a little awkward for me because I know in the anime her dad's voice actor, like Jin's Kirigiri's voice actor, he does a lot of voices like Ida from My Hero Academia. And so there's this one show I watch called Yuri Kuma, and so he plays this character who's like a court judge, and so he's always saying, "For that is sexy, shabba-da-doo."
Oh,
And
Jin.
I laugh every time just imagining. It's funny too because like a lot of Danganronpa voice actors are in that anime, and it's one of my favorite animes ever.
Who else is in there?
You got Chisa's voice actress Colleen Baird. I don't know how you pronounce her last name without it sounding weird. You got Junko's voice actress, who she's a really good voice actress. I don't think they directed her especially well in this anime.
I hated that voice so much.
I know.
It was so annoying.
It sucks because I know she can do better.
Her voice in the games and in the the animation one, they were both good voices, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just so weird. The voice acting. Though it is pretty interesting because the character that Chisa's voice actress plays has this philosophy of unsullied creatures. So I kind of drew inspiration for my interpretation of Despair Chisa from that. Because, like, in that show, the character is obsessed with putting things in boxes so that they can be cut off from the world and remain unsullied and precious forever.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's a really good anime. A lot of Yuri.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Yeah, so
next we are on episode 8 of the so we're done with the episode. Next we're episode 8 of the Spare Arc, the Worst Reunion by Chance.
Oh god.
Which one?
Freaking Nagito.
When he almost shot Junko?
Yeah.
Oh my god, why does he always talk so much? Freaking move on, buddy. Frustrates me. Freaking, like, what the heck is his problem? Like, oh my god.
So many things.
Just shoot her, please.
Yeah,
shoot
like,
her.
You can go on this suicide mission by yourself. Don't rope Chiaki into this.
I know,
mess.
poor Chiaki's just like, what's going on again? Like, come on. Oh,
yeah, like,
gosh.
people is wrong.
Come on. It's wrong. I can't. It's not working right now.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm trying to get.
Here, you don't have to do it.
Yeah. You can just edit it in post and put, like, pictures on the screen.
I'm terrible editing. That's what I'm trying to do now.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I think it's okay if we just keep talking because it seems like you're so focused on doing the videos that you haven't been able to talk too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Okay, well, this is the one where we find out that Mikan's brain has been messed with.
Oh, yeah. Despair Mikan is...
She's
interesting.
She's a messed up hoe, that's for sure.
Yeah.
My god.
It's funny. I'm working on a new fan fiction. It's a sequel to my last Drabble, The First Murder.
Oh,
And so it's like the 4 horsewomen of the apocalypse. So Mikan would be pestilence. And so that's the one that causes sickness and plagues and stuff
of
like that.
course.
But they're all like raggedy, yet they have a crown on their head.
Oh,
So I imagine, like, since Junko is Lucifer, or, well, she's not Lucifer because she's the embodiment of darkness.
well, isn't Lucifer the embodiment of evil? So
Yeah, but Lucifer used to be an angel, and he was like God's son. I don't know.
Chisa?
It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. But anyways, I'll just get to the point. Like, I would imagine, like, Despair Mikan would spread diseases
oh,
for her beloved.
See, yeah, here's a picture of them at the beach.
Yeah.
Where she's like,
oh,
my class is so
Sorry.
awesome. This is
It
what
hurts.
this is why I hate. I never
I hurt. It hurts.
doing this.
Oh, look at Gundam. Oh, look at a. Oh God.
Guys taking a shark, riding a dolphin.
Oh, Mikan's about to be in a hentai. Uh-oh. Oh God. It's so beautiful.
There's Sonya wearing her wetsuit, being
Oh God, it's so
Bear-
perfect. And Chiaki and
burying.
is that Fuyuhiko chilling?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh
Perfect.
my God, that's so cute.
Look at
Oh,
Maharu and
that's-
Hiyoko. Oh,
Peto's probably over there because she wants to pet the dolphin. That's why she's not with Fuyuhiko.
She's over there. See,
she likes dolphins?
there's
Well, because she wants to pet them. She loves petting. 'Cause, I
Oh,
mean, dolphins are kind of soft.
there's Miuru and Hiyoko over there.
I know my girls. Oh, it's such a happy picture.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let's see who's missing. Let's see there. Nekamaru's not in this picture.
No, I don't know what he's doing.
Let's see who else is missing. There's
Oh, wait. I think he is.
Oh,
Way in the
right,
back.
he's over there.
What the heck?
I see him. He's back there.
Oh my God. Okay. Who else? I was gonna say Hajime, but no.
If only.
And also Chisa, but no.
She's probably taking the picture.
I would love to see Chisa in a swimsuit.
She needs to hang out with all her babies.
So
she
this is-
does.
So this took place between episode 2 and 4 of them because Nagato's still here. So it's before he got suspended. This is before he got suspended.
Yeah, maybe it was like summer break.
I swear there's someone missing.
Oh,
Who's missing?
the imposter?
Oh yeah, he's not here. Where's the boy?
Maybe he's taking the picture.
And Kazuichi, he's not here either.
No,
He's right
he's
there.
in the sand.
He's being buried.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
What could have been? It is pretty interesting.
Well,
'cause
it
there's
does
this-
happen. They can
Yeah.
do this on the island now.
Yeah.
It's sad though.
It is pretty interesting how when Junko flips the table with her puzzle, the puzzle pieces fall on their faces.
Oh, Junko, you stupid idiot. Oh my gosh. Freaking idiot.
She's such a bitch.
I know. She's a good character, but she is not nice.
There's a fine line.
Mm-hmm.
It's so sad too, because probably Mikan, because she loves Chiaki so much, she like tells Junko all about Chiaki.
The puzzle pieces covering their faces. Oh, God. Kill me.
Despair.
Interesting. The puzzle pieces are kind of representative of some. Oh, God. Oh, it's a Monokuma puzzle thing. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it's supposed to be like the final feast thing, you know, the one with the Last Supper, but with Monokumas.
Oh, right. Oh, my gosh. And
I
this,
mean,
during
if
this
it was-
time,
if it wasn't
Monica.
so
Oh. Okay, go ahead.
if it wasn't so sacrilegious, you could have the Last Supper, but replace Jesus with Chiaki and her friends.
Or Chisa with all her children.
Oh, that's true. She died for our sins.
Because she's kind of like their leader, sort of. The one who inspired
Yeah,
them to be friends,
She's
really.
everybody's mom, and Chiaki's just her
Like,
prime primary little helper.
I know Chiaki brought them together with video games, but I think Chisa should get more credit because she's
Yes.
Oh,
literally the one
absolutely.
who like
Well, she's
pressed
the one.
them all together.
She's the one that. Yeah, she's just the one that made them come together. You know.
Yeah,
I
Chiaki
think
is a shut-in.
it was a team. I think it was a team effort, really.
Mm-hmm.
And she's the one that told Chalky, "Hey, you can." Chalky's like, Video games are still little things. She's like, "No, they're not. You can play with other people." She's like, "I can."
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Chiaki's a shut-away. She's very, very shy and socially awkward. So
Yeah, I had this funny idea. Like, what if like Chisa just storms in to Munakata's office and it's like, "Listen, I am adopting all of these children. You are going to be their father, and you're gonna deal with it." And so at
Good.
first he's like really opposed to it because Munakata, his biggest fear is commitment. Ooh, shots fired. Well, not really. He's committed. He just doesn't want children that aren't his own. But like at first he's all like rough and like he doesn't want to be there. But then eventually he gets very proud of them. And then all of a sudden he's like in a competition with Jin and his class and like my children are way better than your children. Like he just gets invested.
Yeah. So this is where Ryota finds the video and discovers what's going on.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Then
I do not want to watch that again.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Ryota.
Look at his little baby tears.
No, baby. No, baby. Don't cry,
Oh,
baby
and this
boy.
is where Nikon starts to molest him.
Oh God, what is wrong with that? Oh my God, it made me mad. Like, leave him alone. I know she's under despair, but why is she so horny under despair? They kind of messed Mikon up in this anime. Like, even before she was in despair, she was horny all the time. Like, she's really not like that.
But that's I figured out later on that is weird. That's what Jingo's messed up brain. Make her think like everyone think like her. Like, oh, despair turns you on now.
Well, I'm not sure it turns Junko on necessarily, but it gets her excited, definitely.
Oh, really, I thought like almost made her aroused. It seems like
it depends on how big it is. The despair.
Yeah, like it has to be really big.
Like killing her sister.
Yeah, she was probably like coming up against that.
God, you women in your savage season.
I know, God.
Oh, poor Ryota doesn't deserve this crap.
Oh, don't skip over the boobies. We don't want to get demonetized.
I'm trying to find the. Can't find a good show.
No.
Just skip over it. It's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Juzo is punching normies left and right.
Yes, queen. Yes.
And then Munakata comes back.
They all jump over the fence right there. You know, and none of them try to jump over the. It's like none of them try to jump over the other fence on the other side, or surround them. They're like, "Oh, let's all go through right here."
Would have been funny if they electrocuted the fence.
Oh gosh, I love just a touch. I just love how all the background people are blue. It really it's like Despair Girls. Yeah, I thought that was a really good idea. And a clever way of reusing models in Despair Girls, so.
Yeah, very clever.
Yes.
Oh, poor Chiaki.
Look at the girls!
They're so sad.
Oh, Ibuki. They did you bad in this too, huh?
Yeah.
They should have added more depth to her character, definitely. Instead of just
They should have added a lot of depth to a lot of characters.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. That's the problem with
because it's there.
10 episodes and not showing, like skipping 6 months, 10 episodes.
Yeah.
The OVA we deserved was not the combined OVA. It should have been like this. just like a nice happy OVA of them having like a nice happy school life, kind of like episode 2 but without the sexy soup.
Oh,
Best
that was a
mom, I love
mistake.
you. I
Yeah,
love
that
you
was
so
a
much.
mistake.
I have a plushie of you that I
Seriously?
hug. Yeah, I have a Hajime plushie, a Chiaki plushie, and a Chisa plushie.
Where did you get those? Oh my gosh. You gotta send me pictures of
Amazon.
them. I didn't even know they had one of Chisa. Hold on, let me
Yeah,
put
in
it
her
in.
future arc attire. So I place it, Chiaki's in the middle, so that she's with Hajime and Chisa at the same
Oh,
time.
it's so cute. Oh my god.
Yeah, I love them so much.
Too bad
I
the
love-
colors are boring in that version because the real life colors are like bright. And
Can you like show them on camera or not?
Yeah, I can send a picture. Yeah, they're
Like,
so cute. I mean, I like future arc Chisa's design because it does represent how, because of the, she's changed. She's very elegant.
yeah, it's
Smart.
just I miss those bright colors. It was a very nice design. It was very pretty.
Yeah, it was. At least we get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
We get 2 designs. Ew.
Oh!
It's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it.
I do not want to see my son getting molested. Ugh. Okay. Move forward.
Oh god.
Junko, can you like drop dead? Like, holy crap. Oh my god. Just stop.
It's
I just
time to
wish-
stop.
Just stop it, Junko.
Where are your parents?
Junko, more like Junk. No. Get up there now.
Hey! That's a good one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, where are we now in the episode?
Well, Junko is explaining the bullshit behind the brainwashing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was kind of a don't like.
Yeah. And then everybody's worried because Mikan hasn't been to class for days. So
Wow,
they're like,
Sonia is tall.
She is.
Look how tall Hiyoko is. Oh my goodness. Look at all my kids. Look
Yeah,
at
she's-
Teruteru. Oh my god. They're so cute. Oh, they're so cute.
So yeah,
Yes.
he's the shortest now. He's even shorter than Fyoko.
Fuyuhiko?
Ah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Oh,
he's working, and then the door opens. Like, is that Mikan? Like, nope, it's just Nagato.
And they're like, ah, great.
But Chiaki still is like, oh, hi. Like, she's still friendly about it.
Yeah, but he didn't need to drag her freaking into the freaking underground, stupid idiot.
Oh man, you can imagine the self-hatred when he realizes that he killed Chiaki twice.
Yeah. Yeah, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. Well, he didn't kill her, really. It's not fully his fault in the first part. In the second part, yes, absolutely. But, I don't know.
Like, let's go find her. And then he's like, he says, hey, Pecco, I need to talk to you.
Pecco's voice gives me diabetes.
Ideas?
No, no, I said diabetes. I'm sorry, her voice is just not good in this.
Yeah, she's
apparently in the Japanese version, she was also Sailor Moon's voice.
Well, Pecco's actual voice in the game, Japanese, is Sailor Moon's voice.
So that's what I said.
But why is her voice so freaking deep now? I don't know.
Well, they couldn't get all the voice actors.
But they could at least try. They could.
Well, plus it's been like 20 years since Sailor Moon was out, so her voice got a little deeper since then.
Wait, that was the same voice actress?
Wait, I think it's she voices Sailor Moon in the Japanese version, but her English voice actor doesn't voice Sailor Moon.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't like the English voice for her in this. I haven't watched the Japanese dub.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love Chisa, but She really should have kept a closer eye on them, especially when all this stuff's going down. Like the one time she looks away, they just have to run away.
Oh, Juzo, my main man, my guy.
Oh yeah, he's
Big
doing
tough
his
man.
best, asserting his dominance.
Oh, that's a good shot. Look at that.
That is. That's like so good.
So like he's like, go call Chisa, run up, but Chisa's phone's on vibrate and she can't hear him.
And also, isn't Chisa getting
He's out in the rain.
Not yet. She's looking for her students because they went away, and she's like, "Dang it!
Mama Duck and all her ducklings."
Mama Duck out in the rain looking for her ducklings.
No.
Aww.
Yuck your babbies.
Aww. Oh, I love her so much. Like, these kids, man, when Mother's Day comes around, they better, sure as hell, throw a good birthday party for her. Because, like, her birthday is close to Mother's Day, because her birthday is May 3rd.
Yeah.
I keep a close eye.
There's these three hanging out together.
Gosh, Sonia's hair is so long.
Oh my gosh, Sonia's hair. Wow.
I bet she brushes it like Rapunzel from Tangled.
Aw, she kind of reminds me of Rapunzel a little bit.
Yeah. Another interesting fact from, again, another inspiration for my interpretation for Despair Chisa and how I write her is Mother Gothel from Tangled.
Oh god, my Mother Gothel is so awful. Rhyme. But you know, oh my gosh, dude.
Well, because like I could totally imagine Despair Chisa sing Mother's Knows Best. Listen to your mother, it's a scary world out there.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
It's
this scene
perfect
warms
for
my
her.
heart.
Yielding to umbrellas.
It
Aw.
warms my heart.
You're
The
gonna
smile.
need that warmth in your heart before it shrivels up and dies.
No! No. It's so sweet, his smile.
Oh yeah, then of course Nagito stumbles on the entrance because of his dumb luck, and he decides, hey, Chiaki's with me. She might as well tag along.
No, Nagito, you horrible friend.
Be like,
the heck?
I don't know if this part is really lucky or he just like, if he researched this earlier, it's like, huh.
Ah, sorry, those freaking plushies are so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh god, they're so cute. And the Monomies. Ah! They're so cute. Oh my gosh, Vixen. They're so freaking adorable. I'm like dying. Oh my gosh.
I know.
Why do you have two Monomies?
Oh, I got the one off of Amazon and I got the other from a convention. I just figured because my mom accidentally got me 2 Monokumas for Christmas.
Oh god.
And so I figured I needed 2 Monomies to balance it out. I gave my 1 Monokuma to my dog, Aria, in hopes that she would destroy it, like she destroys all of her toys by pulling out the stuffing and just ripping the skin apart. But she hasn't touched him yet.
Oh.
And I'm just like waiting. I'm like, come on, kill the little bastard.
God.
I guess maybe the reason Nagito's like, hey, Chiaki can tag along is because he thinks that she's the ultimate hope. Or something close to that. They're my plushies.
God, they're so freaking adorable. I'm gonna scream.
Her
Yeah.
between her,
one. Ah,
But-
so cute.
between her mom and her family love and her boyfriend love.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
And her sister love in the back.
Yeah. Yeah. She even has her little wristband. Little bracelet.
God, I can't. Oh god. Oh, depression rising. Oh god.
It's keep it up because
After I
it's
watched
coming.
the Despair arc, I was in a depression for 2 weeks.
Oh God, you poor thing! Don't tell me you binge watched it all day.
I did. I binge watched it with my friend,
that
and
is
in
the
one
worst way to
sitting,
do it.
and
You
I felt
can't
like
do
crap.
that. It's like BoJack Horseman. You can't binge watch it. Yeah. Okay, so Chiaki and Nagito, they go down into Junko's lair, and then Junko shows up. Of course, before that, Ryota runs away, like he does. Like, good lord, people give like Shinji shit for running away. Really, it's
Oh,
Ryota.
Oh, poor Shinji.
Yeah, but my favorite part, I think my favorite line was right here. He says, "Ryota, did you lose weight?"
Yeah.
It's like, how do you get down? How do you get down? Like, how do you get past us? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Why
where
is this underground area even designed? Like, I guess it's where Izuru was created,
maybe
maybe?
yeah,
I
or
don't know.
where he either was created or where he was like being held, or
Or
both.
tested on. Yeah. I always find those, like, hospital horrors very intriguing. So, like, surgery, scalpels, and stuff like that. Like, it's pretty interesting, that kind of horror.
Like,
And there's Junko, the bitch. I'm just saying it like I sees it.
yep. So he's like, how do you get down here? Like, I'm lucky. She's like, oh, one of those people again. Like, I know lucky student too.
Dang,
He's
Junko
just like you.
Yeah.
Oh man. And then of course Naito pulls out a gun, which like became such a famous meme for
I
a
know,
while.
that was so funny. Oh my gosh. If I wasn't
so,
busy screaming.
yeah. Like, it's so bad. Like, Chiaki's like, what the hell, Nagito? Like, killing is wrong. It's like when you watch somebody play Undertale and they decide to take the genocider route.
Oh yeah, there's 3 routes. You can kill everyone or kill nobody.
This was a pretty cool scene. Peko and Mukuro dishing it out in the rain. It's pretty epic.
It's like,
and Mukuro's like, I can tell you've killed before.
So have you.
It's like a samurai movie. It is a samurai movie.
And he's like, she shoots off the bamboo sword and found out it's a real sword this whole time.
Yeah.
Underneath.
Yeah. And then, okay, yeah, so then that happens. Then Izuru shows up and counteracts Nagito's luck, so the gun gets jammed, which I'm not sure is a thing, but okay. And then we have the Komahina fan service moment.
Oh god. Wait, what? There's a fan service moment in here of Komahina?
Well, no, not Komahina, but Kamuhina technically, where like all the color, like it's all palette as like Nagito is watching Izuru take the gun from him.
Sorry.
And then like he's blushing.
Oh,
like,
come on. I'm sorry. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. I don't care.
Yeah.
If you are, that's good. That's just a bit too much for me.
Yeah.
It's like Chucky's like, don't shoot. Shooting's bad, Nagito. Nagito's like, you're wrong, class rep. This time, it's not wrong.
Yeah, and then Junko's like, do it. Do it.
Do it.
She's like so bored, like, yeah, you're not gonna shoot me.
Can you just die already? Oh man. Yeah, this moment. It's fan service.
Oh boy. Oh, come on.
It's like, luck, huh? I have it too.
I have the power of God in anime.
I have your lucky ability too.
Yeah, and then after Nagito passes out, which perhaps to Chiaki, for even after this whole mess, she still like cradles his head and it's like, Nagito, are you all right? Like, good for her. Like, I'm like, Nagito, you lucky bastard. You get to be held in the arms of an angel. Oh, yeah. This is where I do not like Ryota. You led my mom to her death, you idiot. I mean, okay, he didn't mean to, but still. Oh, but my mom is the best. Because then she's like, I would love to see your anime. Like, even though she hasn't seen him, like, she still considers him her student. Which is sweet. That's just like my mama.
Yeah. Yes. She's just gets right for tears.
Oh, baby. Oh, I do know.
If you just came to class, none of this would have happened. You could have had the loving embrace of a wonderful mother. Like, he could have been part of her ducklings.
Aww.
Yep. Oh, that's just. Oh. Everyone's getting reunion, but it just sucks.
Yeah. Down in the dark lair. Like, that's such an evil lair. I can't believe they, like, found a way to incorporate an evil lair. Oh, yeah. And then Chiaki's like, Hajime? Okay. Oh, yeah. That scene, man.
And that's where the title comes from.
Oh. Shivers, man.
Blank stares, like.
You know, it's so interesting to me how Izura's eyes look. Because, like, they're both really piercing and scary, but they're also really hollow at the same time.
Just like his heart. His soul. Nothing in there.
He's a nobody.
Yeah, because the steering committee's like, we need more talent. Personality, screw personality. It's getting in the way.
He was perfect the way he was. He was fine. Besides, you can like easily get talent. Like all you have to do is practice on something.
Yeah, but I don't understand is why did they erase his memories and personality to give him the talent? Why can they just?
Oh, I just realized this is a Dutch angle.
Yes, it is.
It's what
I took a film class. A Dutch angle, it's usually supposed to represent like insanity or something twisted and dark.
It's usually used a lot and misused, like in film.
Oh yeah, totally.
But imagine if he might still be bored because of he might still be bored because of his ultimate, analysis ability. But if he kept his Hajime personality, he'd be like, "Hey, Chalky, what's up? Look like I do now."
That's sad.
Oh man,
he probably wouldn't have been with Junko. Junko came around and says, "Killing people." He's like, "No, bitch." He was still Hajime personality wise, like
yeah,
no.
Man, it's interesting. This scene really reminds me of like Hades meeting Persephone from Greek myth. Have you heard that myth?
Yeah.
It fits Kaminami to a T. Persephone even has a very overprotective mother. I wrote a travel on that.
What haven't you written? You've written like 5 million drabbles about it.
Yeah.
We have got like 200 plus drabbles now.
Yep. Okay, I do like the visual aids, but I'm worried that if we keep doing this, we're not gonna get this done until like 2.
Yeah, we gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a cool visual, but I think we need to focus. Otherwise, we're gonna be here like
talking about how much we love our babies. But
yep.
Yeah. Right, plus, we don't want to see
that in the first video.
Things.
Yeah, and also I don't want to get depressed. So.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a good spot. So then
I-
we're on to Future Arc episode 8. No,
9.
9. Oh yeah, this is the one where Kirigiri dies.
Oh, great.
I think we're there now.
Again,
Yeah,
like I said before, I'd be fine with her, coming back to life if they didn't do the Hina thing earlier.
exactly.
Yes, I said too. Like,
It
you
just
are my
feels
reason to
cheap.
die. You are my reason to die.
It's so
That's a
sad though
good
when
title.
they
Ugh.
found out that she was dead. That was awful.
Yeah.
Like,
Vandalia, can we
Yeah.
just like focus on talking?
I guess.
Just because, like, I know it's a really good visual. It's just like we don't want, like, I love talking to you guys, but we don't want to have a part 3.
yeah, we got to finish this
I
now.
doubt
by the
we're
end of
gonna
that.
have part 3. I just wanted to to show the eyes what we were talking about, and I can't really do that in
Well-
post.
Yeah, you can just do that in post.
I can't. Yeah, no, I can't. Like,
Well, no, it's okay. Like, I think it'll be fun. People aren't that picky. Like, we have.
I know. I just like to try.
content.
I just like to try new things each time. This was my new thing for this episode. Like last week, I tried
Okay.
the title cards, but
The title
I know, but
cards
we
were
gotta-
good.
They
okay.
kept us on.
All right, we can still talk. All right, so episode 9. All right, so
Future Arc. I don't remember. Again, the Future Arc episodes, they just kind of blend together.
Yeah,
So it's
Yeah.
hard. Yeah, so I guess they escaped Munakata. The building collapsed on Togami's rescue team, I guess.
I think the major thing here was, I guess they get united. and,
Mia got sliced in half. Munakata went on an absolute rampage.
Oh my
I
gosh,
gotta
what
say,
the-
I love how his katana, like the new one he's using, can like heat up and burn through stuff. I bring it back in Despair Automata because it's a cool sword.
Oh yeah, I like the.
Wait, this is the episode where Juzo gets stabbed.
Oh, poor baby. Hold on, I'll be back. My computer is acting up, and I need to restart it really quick. You guys are fine to keep talking. I'll just
Yeah,
catch
we
up.
will. So, all right. So in this episode, I think Ryu was talking about how. Are you sure? Miyoko, Makoto's okay, and Kirigiri starts saying his praises. He's like, yeah, he's a little wimpy sometimes, but he's also awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's right there. She's like, cough. Yeah, you weren't supposed to hear that.
Yeah. Munakata spirals further and further into madness. That's sweet. That moment where Kirigiri takes off her glove and holds Makoto's hand. Like, that's a really sweet moment.
Yeah, I know. It's like, and then that's when you knew, if you know already, flags.
Yeah.
They're raising the flags.
Do what Kamaru and Toko did to lower their death flags.
What'd they do?
Well, like, they were just saying, like, I'm gonna die, instead of saying nothing could possibly go wrong.
Oh yeah, it's just like, so. Well, only thing I know of this episode is she dies. What else happened? I guess.
Well, like I said, Juzo gets betrayed by Munakata because he's gone cuckoo.
Oh yeah, and oh yeah, and Sweet Girl watches the whole thing. She's like, she's hiding the whole time. It's like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Yeah.
She watches him die. So
Very unfortunate.
So, and so let's talk about her. And Kirigiri knew she's gonna die too. She might die. She was taking the antidote, but because she knew what her talk about her not ability, her what's it called? Her not abilities, but her warning or just
Her detective abilities.
not technical abilities. The what's it?
Deduction.
No, her. Oh God, I can't think of the word. Not crime, but her forbidden action.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Her forbidden action. You're gonna die if Makoto's still alive after four rounds. Like that's just. But it's funny because Chisa's action was the opposite.
Keep Munakata alive.
Like if Makoto dies, you die. But for Kirigiri, is if Makoto doesn't die, you do die. It's like, it's like stupid old guys or in your abilities. So would you have kept that ability the same if Chisa had been the mastermind in your thing? Kirigiri's forbidden action the same.
Yeah, but then there would be no like Asahina almost dies thing, because like Jimbalea said before, the Kirigiri death has much less impact because we already had a fake out with Asahina earlier. So take that away.
Of course, I would. Yeah, that's fine. But I still wouldn't mind if at the end both Kirigiri woke up and here comes Chalky too. Like, hey, I'm still alive too. Even though that would be totally unrealistic, I'd be like, oh yeah, like yeah, yes please.
Yeah.
Like everyone's still alive, yay!
Oh, if only.
Oh
Not
god.
everybody could make it. Yeah, so then in this episode, like at the end, I think Ruruka gets revealed to be murdered.
Oh yeah. She's the victim of the thing, and her body's like really. I can't. It's a picture, but I'm not gonna show the picture because that was just gross. What happened? So I can see like she got mutilated almost. It looked like.
Well, technically it's self-mutilation, so.
Yeah. So. Whew.
Yeah.
So that's happened. Also, this episode too is where they are pushing the um Makoto and Ryoto were pushing trying to push the bench or the thing.
Oh yeah.
It's like, and I was like, I got this.
Yeah, they're both soy boys. They're very soft, squishy boys.
So, oh, so what else? See, that's this episode. These last few episodes, it's where the sadness. This is where the real sadness. The sadness starts even more now.
Yeah, so I want to get Jimbalea involved in that.
Yeah,
Because, like, we have to suffer, she has to suffer with us.
yeah. That's why I'm trying to hold off a little bit. I don't want to move on too much.
Yeah, and I guess, I guess since we have time, because unfortunately I've been so busy with college, I haven't been able to read your latest work, unfortunately. So do you want to talk about that?
Okay, sure. So, I want to spoil you the latest chapter. It's being edited right now, but uh, the in my but yeah, my last chapter. See what happens. Oh yeah. Sonya's planning their wedding right now.
Oh, that's sweet. She would make a great wedding planner. Because she's probably seen a bunch of, like, you know how, like, in royal times they would have a bunch of arranged marriages?
Yeah.
So she's probably seen a bunch of that and, like, it's like, I can do better. Yeah, so that sounds really that's nice. Oh,
You're back.
hey, you're back.
Yay! You got your computer fixed?
Okay, am I here? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes.
My computer freaking had a meltdown. I don't know what that was, but I'm back.
We were talking.
Maybe it's like trying to say, like, don't do it. Don't do it. Get out while you still can.
Maybe.
We were talking before. We were talking about fix too, but we were talking about how both Kirigiri's and Chisa's forbidden action was death. Like for Chisa, her forbidden action was murder. God.
To keep Munakata alive.
Yeah, if he dies,
Basically.
you die. But Kirigiri's was like, if Makoto stays alive, you die. And in this point, she knew she was going to die.
Oh man.
So Jim, what do you think of Kirigiri's forbidden action?
Oh, I thought it was like really kind of ironic and messed up because she's the type of person that is always looking out for herself, right? But forbidden action literally is keeping that boy alive.
Yeah. It's really sweet how the episode starts out with that scene where she jumps down into the garbage disposal with Makoto.
I know, I cry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sweet scene.
You missed that part. We also talked about how she took her glove off for him to hold his hand.
Oh, so sweet.
But yeah.
Please, don't. Like, I know you want the visuals, but please don't do it for episode 9 and 10 of Despair Arc.
All right, I won't.
Okay, thanks. Okay, thank you. Because I love my mom, but I don't like to see her suffer. Like, Ace Nero was kind of complaining because he's like, you know, you killed Chiaki a lot in your travels, but I've never read you kill Chisa. And like, listen, I did that once and I cried and I can't never do it again.
All right, so episode 9.
The episode that started my interest in Junko Nami even further.
It's kind of a messed up script, if I do say so myself.
Oh yeah, no,
She
it's total messed up.
said Yukizumi doesn't smile.
Oh,
So,
right away.
So it starts off with Izuru and Chuck in a stirring contest, and she's like Hajime, did your hair grow?
Oh.
Yeah. And then Junko's like, he's my boyfriend now.
Ew.
Like, okay, break it up. Stop staring in each other's eyes.
Yeah, like she's jealous. Like, Izuru, back off. My girl's here. I don't know. I'm like a Junko Nami shipper, so.
So yeah.
Like,
But then she's like, hey Chucky, you want to see a video?
Yeah, let's be best friends. I promise all my best friends are happy and not dead.
Like, I've heard all about you.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering what would happen if I don't know if Chucky was still been killed even after the video. Showing the video. I don't know if she planned to show her the video and then kill her.
I don't know. I think she was just. I don't know. I think that might have been a throwaway line.
But
Because
then,
I feel like Jingo had plans to kill Chiaki all along. Once Mikan told her. I like to think she knew even before then. Like one day on her first day of class, she's just strolling by, and then she sees Chiaki surrounded by all her friends, just being a beacon of hope, and she's like, "That's the one. I'm going to kill that girl."
yeah, talking about fics before, and my next fic that I'm writing, not right now, but after this episode's done, that's when the rival in my story. That's when the rivalry begins.
Oh boy. Yeah.
So
Very. Yeah. So then, right before Junko can even more sexually harass
here
Chiaki
comes Chisa to the rescue, throwing a fire hydrant.
with fire hydrant, fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher, like fire hydrant. Go. If I could throw a fire, at this point, if I could throw a fire hydrant, like boom, like let go of my kids.
Yeah.
She's
Hey,
like,
Jimbalea, is your mic on?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was.
she's just
Nah, it's okay.
so yeah.
Okay.
Here comes Chisa to the rescue, like sacrificing
Back
himself.
off.
It's she's like, get out of here, guys. What about you? Like, I'm fine. I'll be fine. I gotta save you guys.
That smile, like that last genuine smile and those tearful eyes.
Oh.
Like she's just so genuinely cares about them and wants the best for them. And she's like, go. Like Mama Bear. Like that's probably how she found them. Like if Ryota hadn't shown up, she still would have found him because she'd have her Mama Bear senses.
Oh yeah.
Because like there is a moment when she's at the entrance and like the phone is vibrating and she's like she did hesitate for a slight second, but then she's like, no, I gotta save my kids. Like she goes in, no fear, no surrender.
So and then then the kid comes down and cuts his own head off.
Oh yeah, that guy.
It's like,
jeez, that was creepy.
like, here, I'll show you. She goes like, here, be like, is your plan? Like, yeah, but they'll come back. They'll come back for you because they love you.
Oh no.
Like,
Oh.
yeah.
And then Chiaki, the poor little trooper, like she has to drag Nagito's semi-conscious body all the way back in the pouring rain. And like she comes back and she's like, listen, we gotta save Chisa. And like I just love her little speech. Like, you know, it's like gonna be a terrible disaster, but her heart is in the right place. She wants to save everybody. She just wants to save her mom.
Oh.
Yeah, and then this is where we find the imposter's true face. Like,
Oh yeah, I was like, ah! I was screaming at them.
Too. Like, who are you?
He looks so epic. I love him.
Like
Yeah.
I've been here all along. And then Mikan comes in with Pekka's body.
Oh great.
And we know she's already been corrupted.
Yeah, and then that scene happens.
I gotta know if I think I'm into this in my one thing, Catering of Despair, but I wonder if her brain and body are trying to fight each other.
Oh, totally. Like, because like for some reason, like that's the reason they lobotomize her in the first place is because her willpower is so much stronger than the normal person that the Despair video doesn't have a strong effect on her. Like unlike Mikan, who just watched like the first seconds of Despair, she's like constantly, continually struggling to fight and overcome the despair.
Yeah, they had to tie her down, keep her eyes open, and poke her brains to even get to work.
Oh yeah. God, so messed up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame, like, you would think I'd blame Mukuro, but really she's just a tool.
She really is. She's just being used by her sister.
Yeah, so I don't blame Mukuro at all. It's just Junko I blame.
But when I get to that point in my fic, I am going to give a better reason for her to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, so time for interesting lobotomy trivia. Well, not trivia, but some facts because I did a lot of research on it. So technically, I don't think the lobotomy represented here is an actual lobotomy. It's more like a symbolic lobotomy. Because usually when people get lobotomies, their symptoms, like, first off, it's in their frontal lobe, so their IQ goes down dramatically. So they're like toddlers, or like infants. They have very childlike behavior to them. And then there's also lethargy, seizures, things like that. So I think it's not an actual lobotomy, it's more of a symbolic lobotomy, representing how through the lobotomy, despair has warped her brain to think differently. Like, I'm pretty sure all of the love that she had for Munakata evaporated in that moment.
That's the last thing she saw was his picture burning up in the dust. Yeah. And that's when you knew she was gone.
Oh god.
Yeah. Well, it's like because then there's also memory issues is a big thing for people who have lobotomies. Like, some people, they can't remember the short term, and some people, they can't remember the long term. Like, I think there was this one case where a woman was lobotomized and she forgot all about her husband.
Oh, that's horrible. God.
Yeah. So I feel like it'd be similar here. Like, she completely forgot all of the love that she had for Munakata. All she knows is, like, based on her surroundings, like, oh, I'm supposed to be in love with this guy, so I better not act suspicious, so I'll just act all doting and loving, even though I don't feel anything for him now.
Oh my god!
And with her twisted thinking now, it says like, I put to love him, but if I hurt him, now is despair. If I hurt him, that will hurt me, and that'll be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting because, like, I was trying to work on a fan fiction based on that musical Next to Normal, which deals with a woman with mental health, and she gets shock therapy. So, like, I was thinking, because there's this one, like, component where she sees her dead son. So I thought, what if Chisa has, like, because people who get lobotomized often have hallucinations and stuff, what if she sees Chiaki? And, like,
oh god.
So, like, this hallucination Chiaki is the embodiment of her despair and her driving voice of despair. So, like, this hallucination Chiaki acts all sweet and innocent, but it's like, I don't want to live in this terrible world that woman is trying to create. Please save me. I don't want to live in this world anymore.
Yeah,
Take me out of my misery.
Yeah, but back to, I know she didn't exist. She didn't really exist yet in the timeline at this point. But I don't know what would have happened if she had been on the New Year World, if she had been in the New Year World program too, in her own pod.
Oh god. Jeez.
Yeah. It's very unfortunate.
Sadly, Chiaki kind of had to die. It would make sense that she did.
Yeah.
I mean, not Chiaki. I mean, Chisa.
Okay. I thought you were talking about
Chisa in a pod too in the World program.
That would be nice. She and, like, Monami could, like, team up, dual teaching.
Yeah. Like I am your new teacher. like on your island. But yeah. Oh god.
That would be very sweet. But unfortunately, that doesn't work.
But it is called Despair Arc. You know, we got to get that fresh despair. Yeah, which I hate.
So then we're almost. But then they go like to the rescue, And Naga's like, this is a test. I wanted to test you guys. First Nagato was like, don't do it. It's a trap. Like, we gotta do it. Like, okay. So then here it comes. They go to the thing, and then Mikan stops Chucky in the top of the stairs.
That's a very interesting scene because I feel like in that moment, parts of Mikan are still there and they're coming out because they love Chiaki, but then because of the brainwashing, her body is acting against her wishes. Like she's kind of split between serving Junko and serving Chiaki.
Like in her heart, she knows that it's wrong, but her despair is so tempting that.
Yeah,
and I truly think she really meant, "Please forgive me for this." When she puts them through there, that was her personality. Yeah. Like,
yeah,
you're like, you're mystery to me, Nanami. You were a shut-in, and then.
Oh, Mikan, you freaking! Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I have a new girlfriend now.
No.
And then Chucky wakes up, and there's Chisa smiling.
Oh,
God.
I wonder if because I wonder what happened in between those scenes with Chisa. Because I wonder if Izuru actually did let her go, and she just wandered around aimlessly. And as her mind is beginning to heal after being scrambled with, because a lot of times, I would imagine after the lobotomy, she would feel lethargy and fatigue, so she'd have to slowly recover and get up. But then, as she's searching through her memories, all she can think about is Chiaki, since she was the last person she saw, and because she loves her so much. So then she's like, I gotta find Chiaki. And then she just sees Chiaki lying there helpless, and then she's like, oh.
And then meanwhile, Ryota's running away, and Junko and says, "Hey, I'm gonna let you go. This is your despair. You can do nothing to stop me."
It's just like that scene in Lion King. It's like, run away and never return.
Oh yeah.
God, why does she have to be in that maze and suffer? Holy crap.
Yeah, we're not even there yet.
Oh, what? I thought we were there. Sorry.
No, we're on episode 9. This is the lobotomy episode.
My apologies.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay.
She's saying not the run. She's telling Ryota the run. It's like your despair is you this is all your fault. So, but then.
Oh man, that's pretty perfect. I mean, it's terrible for Ryota, but I gotta say, that's pretty clever of Junko.
And you see him crying on the middle of the river, knowing it's at least thinking it's all his fault.
Oh God, yeah, I was hurting at that part. Jeez.
Yeah,
but then here comes
washes up.
Then here comes Juzo saying, "Hey, I'm gonna beat you up. Hold my coat."
Oh, Juzo, this is when it comes up when you find out.
No, that's in episode 10.
Oh my gosh! Ah, I'm sorry.
All right, let's get to it.
I know.
Episode
Wait, I just want to say, I just it's pretty interesting because the episode is called Chisa Doesn't Smile, but there is a very deep there is a deep contrast between Chisa's smile at the beginning when Chiaki and Nagito are escaping. You see the light in her eyes and her genuine smile, versus when she smiles at the end, I'm so gonna kill you, and it's going to be beautiful. I just find that I can't do it. I just get shivers. I'm like, mommy, no.
Alright, so now episode 10. Death, Destruction, Despair, Future Arc. This is where Makoto and God, I still can't say his name. Munakata.
Oh my God.
Say soft.
Are you okay?
My cat just jumped up again. Stop it, Bean. You're being annoying.
He's warning you. He's telling you, turn back now.
Oh, Bean, come on, man.
So that they have their face.
There he
The
is.
two imps have their face off. The two hopes, and it's like, and of course, Munakata kicks Makoto's butt, and he's like,
Okay, I gotta say, like, as much as it's like epic seeing Makoto thinking on his feet and like outwitting Munakata, the whole thing just looked like a Tom and Jerry cartoon to me. Like, it was just hilarious.
Oh yeah.
So many hijinks.
But yeah, so I guess that's when he really is that you can't open doors, can you? If you kill me, you're trapped here.
Oh.
What
And
is
then
Munakata's problem stabbing his friend like that? What the heck? I know he knew he was the mastermind.
I guess he caught the same bug that Ruruka has.
Or no,
That idea that everybody's going to betray him.
But technically, he feels that he did betray him because the next episode, we feel that he says, if you had told me Junko was behind this back then.
I wish Juzo could have sucked it up. Still, who knows? Maybe he would have liked him back. I don't know. I mean, come on, anything's possible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe Munakata would give it his best try, but he just seems like such a traditionalist kind of. Yeah, he just seems like such a traditionalist, conservative kind of guy, like nuclear family values.
That's so sad, though. Oh.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe he could have a life with both Juzo and Chisa.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I've written like one or two travels where they're in a poly relationship, and they.
I don't know. That would be kind of awkward for Juzo since he's gay, but
Well, no, like they both love Munakata.
Yeah.
Like that kind of poly. Yeah, that would be
personally,
interesting.
I think Chisa deserves better, but
exactly.
She just doesn't really seem like the type that I don't know. She seems more like a mom than a wife, in my opinion.
I think she'd be fine with it as long as Munakata's happy. She'd be happy. That's what she is.
Yeah. Well, I did have, as I was doing research, and I kept hearing about these stories about husbands who had their wives get lobotomies because they were going hysteric. I had this horrendous idea for a travel set in the 1950s where Chisa loses Chiaki and she's so distraught that since it wasn't considered a terrible crime against nature, then Munakata is like, maybe you should get a lobotomy.
God.
Oh, no, be worse. It is she's so distraught that she pushes the nuclear button. This world's got to end now. This is the 50s, middle of the Cold War. I mean, everybody. Button push.
That's 1970s. I'm talking 1950s.
No, the 50s was the height of the Cold. 50s was the height of the Cold War. 50s was the era of duck and cover.
Oh, okay, yeah. But anyway, he just seems like that kind of guy who's just very traditional values. Still, to have the one woman he loved, who he depended on, turn out to be a child killer, which, oh boy, that definitely sparked a lot of ideas for my fan fictions. The fact that she killed all those toddlers.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. It's where he learned the truth and he found the pictures. Like I did it. I killed him.
It's me.
Smiling.
Oh my
gosh. On the swing, smiling.
Yeah. Because I'm wondering, how did she do it? How did she kill all of those children at once? And I just thought of the idea. Because it shows that the kids really loved her. Because who wouldn't? They probably saw her as a mom because all their parents were dead. So she was probably playing with them, and she's like, "Hey kids, would you like to play hide and seek? I'll be it."
Oh, come on. That's so awful.
And she goes, 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Like,
Chisa. She would be so upset if, she saw her despair self.
Well, that's the whole point, doing the hurting the people that you love
yeah.
and feeling
Well,
good about it.
actually, I kind of have a theory that because of the brainwashing video, like for in the future art, when she watched it, her body was doing the despair, but in her mind, she reverted back to her original self. But she saw all of the children she murdered.
Holy crap.
And then Chiaki walks up out of all of them
Oh,
and it's
boy.
like, you killed me.
Oh, no.
And so that's why she's crying when we find her body.
Oh yeah, during her where she see during the despair, like see the people that she's hurt. So besides the big fight, what else? Anything else big nature happened in this episode?
Well, yeah, Makoto has his heart to heart with Minakata's, like, because he's like, even if Kirigiri turned out to be despair and she betrayed me, I would still value the memories we made together. Which it's nice. It's a great sentiment, and like it does. Like it would have been interesting because he was on even ground at that point because he did lose Kirigiri, but because going back to it, knowing that Kirigiri survives and Munakata is all alone, it kind of makes it very hollow. So that's why I pick on Makoto so much in my Dead Waifu Bar series. Because like it's a really good scene, but it just becomes so hollow when Kirigiri gets revived and Munakata gets nothing.
Well, I guess one protagonist had to have a happy ending, since Hajime and Shuchi can't, and somebody's got a happy ending.
Makoto really is lucky. Huh?
He is. Yeah, I think that's it for that episode. We have a bunch of pictures of Chisa, and I'm like, and like there's a lovely image where like her hair turns back to orange after brown. Like that's so pretty. I loved her so much. I'm like, I'm right there with you, Munakata.
I can now smile at despair in the name of hope.
Oh boy.
Well, before we get to all that, I guess we should just mention beforehand, because like this is also the episode where Juzo gets revealed.
Yeah, I was talking about first.
Yeah.
Apparently, we see him. Apparently, he either they overwhelmed him or something because he's dead, or something happened because he's like exhausted at this point. He's down the ground, like he got either he got beat up. I doubt that, or they just overwhelmed him of stamina.
Or maybe Juno predicted his punches and just dodged them all, so he got fatigued. I don't know. That would be a much more logical conclusion than what we got.
Yeah, if he's like, I know you're investigating me, so tell him I'm innocent. Like, why would I do that? Oh, then I won't tell him you like him.
Oh, that's so mean. And then all of her lackeys laugh at him. That's like so sad. But it makes like he has such an interesting character arc.
I love him so much. He's so
it's weird when you first meet him. You don't like him very much because one, he beat up Hajime, and then before
that just makes him interesting.
And before he was punching Makoto too, like beating him up, and he beat him up, and Hajime, like you think, oh, he's an asshole, but then later you realize he's not an asshole.
He's overcompensating. He's pushing his masculinity forward, kind of like a Mondo
toxic
thing.
Masculinity.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man.
Oh, and then Jugo's went right there. He says, "You're nothing. I'm off to the main event now. You're a side player. You're an appetizer."
Okay, I have a question. How did she get from mocking Junko and then get all the way back to her lair?
I guess it took a while. I guess going down that hallway took them a while.
Yeah, just
I guess
or,
this is a
or
very long hallway.
yeah. Oh man, that scene. Oh man, I just had shivers. I was like, and like that's sweet, like that kind of like sweet, scary moment where like Chiaki is like so anxious, and she's just like there, and like presses her forehead against hers, like it's okay.
Oh God.
Like, see, that's what she does. She uses the mother card to her advantage to lull you into a false sense of security.
It's a great idea for a mastermind.
Yeah. So meanwhile, Mikan's caught up with the other guys. Like, where's Chalky at? Mikan's like, oh, she twisted her ankle. She's back there in a room back there. We'll go back and get her later.
That's so weird that they would just leave her. Like, nobody wants to check her up on her. Like, you left her in a room in the evil lair. Like, seriously?
And then, and then they're talking. Oh, yeah, we missed it yesterday. But we missed it yesterday. Where they stayed, where Gundam and Nekomaru stayed behind to fight the reserve corps kids.
They just kind of came back. Nothing really happened from that.
And it's the funny part where it's like and Katsuishi is like, oh, he'll be fine, and then Sonny's like, you're right, he is capable, and he's like, way to talk up your rifle, you dumbass.
Yeah, but then it happens.
So
that scene, man, is like, that is like the highlight of Despair. Like, I mean, yeah, you had the episode with the kids killing each other. Like, that was really good, but we didn't know anything about them, really. We only knew, like, based off of what they were saying and stuff. But we know both of these characters, and to know that one is going to turn on the other. Like, God. Like, as much as I love seeing Chisa hug her babies, under this context, it's like scary because it's like subduing.
It's not really her.
Yeah, and then Chisa's like, that's why you've been chosen.
Oh,
pushes her the elevator.
Pain.
You see her eyes.
Before that, she's like hugging Chiaki and telling her, like, you're such a good girl. I'm so proud of you. Like, just
it's all a lie. It's all a lie.
Like, just setting her up for the greatest despair. It's like cutting the flower in its full bloom. And then she just pushes her without a care. It's like, that's why you were chosen.
Oh,
so it makes me wonder if, like, did she work it out with Junko beforehand that she was going to lead Chiaki to the death elevator? Or did Chisa just be like, oh, I guess this leads to death?
I'm guessing she knew.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of like reprogrammed by Junko. They're like robots, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think unlike all the other despairs, Chisa isn't loyal to Junko. Because I think because of her unique circumstances for falling into despair, she doesn't obey.
If I may interrupt, Azuro Kamakura isn't really that loyal, but he's not really a despair.
That's true. Yeah, he's not in despair.
He's just bored.
And Nagito as well.
Yeah, he's all about, like, playing extremes.
Well, I think he's the most messed up of everyone brainwashing, because like I don't like despair. Yeah, like this, the greater the despair, the greater the hope.
Yeah. Yeah, like maybe it has something to do with the brain. Like, if your brain is already messed up, then you're not, like, programmed to love Junko as much. Though Nagito does say, like, the person I love most and hate the most. So I guess he struggles balancing that out in his mind. But I feel like with Chisa, she's, like, completely independent from Junko, and she only only worked with Junko this one time just so she could kill Chiaki. And like, if she had her way, she would have done it herself. But Junko's like, no.
Who has the sirens?
Oh, sorry, that's my window's open right now.
It's
Look,
okay.
they're coming. They're coming for us. Like,
I didn't know it was that loud. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's okay.
And then Chucky sees his eyes as he's going down the elevator.
Yeah. That's so sad. Like, the look of utter betrayal. Well, it's not even betrayal. She doesn't know what's happening. She's like a deer caught in the headlight.
She's so innocent, like a deer. Oh.
Yeah, and then she just plummets down into the darkness. So maybe, like, Junko waits. So, like, maybe she stayed in the darkness for a long time while Junko got back. And then once Junko came back, she turned on the lights. So, like, who knows how long Chiaki was down there all alone in the darkness trying to reason why her beloved teacher betrayed her and what's going on.
And then Shunkurito says, be like I messed up. Like, I had made her watch a video, and now her brain's a 30-card pile up.
Poor thing.
It's like, but it's not. But she's like, it's not enough. My video needs more to spare.
Kill me.
And I know how it's gonna get it.
Like I said, the brainwashing of Class 78 is kind of but it does I understand why it would work, except maybe not for Peko, because back then.
Yeah, like I said before, I was they had been manipulating them a little bit more, and then this had just been the final nail in the coffin to them, like watching her die. Like, if they had been fighting, you know, if Chalky had been like not knowingly fighting her, but like if she had been like her thorn, like I want they're falling to despair, but they have this girl over here who's their beacon, so let's heal the beacon.
Yeah. Well, because it's kind of like, I would imagine the way it worked is like seeing the one they love die, like, forced them into depression, not despair, depression. So they're all like really bummed out, and then that's when they're open to suggestion, and then Junko breaks their spirits further individually. Like, I think that's just the common consensus, is that it's supposed to be a joint effort, not just one and done.
But yeah, like I said before, the final nail and not the only nail. This is what it was, the only nail.
Yeah, that's what it would. If it was in a perfect world, yes, it would be like your version. But
So Mikan leaked in the you see the trial, we see the trial room, like, where's everybody? And Kane's like, it's a trap.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's a trap. We're all doomed.
Chihiro is the best trap, but
it is interesting though, because like we see on the sprite videos when Junko's like, it's punishment time. It's not on Akuma's sprite, it's Junko's sprite. So it's kind of like, I feel like this is the first time Junko's really, or like maybe the first time in a while she's gotten her hands directly dirtied.
Yeah, and because before the punishment time, she was punishing the guilty people, but not this time she's the guilty person.
Yeah.
Like, most executions happen because, people killed people, so they're being punished for it. But Chalky did nothing.
Yes, like, Junko only goes after really special people.
Oh God.
It's so messed up.
It makes me think, normally Junko does think that caused her despair. I wonder if killing Chalky actually caused her despair.
Well, it would be interesting if, like, they were friends in, like, way back when, and then
Yeah.
Chiaki just forgot. Like, like my old friend Drabble. Like, that would have
Yeah.
been interesting.
And
Though,
even if they weren't old friends, but I wonder
Yeah.
if Junko actually liked Chalky. Like, oh, I like
I
you.
think so.
You're cute. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, well, I think it's like, I think it's that, like, Junko was attracted to the hope that Chiaki represented, and that she was just, like, a hopeful person through and through. So she's like, if anybody is gonna kill you, it's gonna be me.
Like you almost think that Chalky could have converted Junko.
Yeah, well, and that's why I like to ship them more than I would ever ship Junko and Mikan, because with Junko and Chiaki, it's a bit more even playing field, since they're like the yin and yang to each other. Like, it's crazy how, like, connected and similar yet different they are. It's, like, so insane, because, like, Chiaki brings people together for everyone's good, and Junko brings people together for her own good. It's like one for all and all for one.
Yeah, that's why I've always said it's more Chalky is the comparison to Makoto more than Hajime is. It's Makoto and Chalky more than Makoto and Hajime is the main characters.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I don't even want to go into details about this extended punishment. It is just torture.
She gets hurt very badly, and the kids were like, "We gotta save her, but we can't move."
Yeah, that's horrifying.
I know,
losing control of your bodies.
They're trapped in that freaking God.
And the brainwashing is like the brains are being rewired this whole time. My favorite line is Hiyoko saying, "I don't want to see this." Or whatever she said, it was like stop. Like, we gotta save her, but like, and then you see their eyes slowly turn.
Yeah, it's insane.
They're all crying. Oh God.
But then I love. But then Chalky's still hopeful. She's like, "My friends will stop you. They'll come for me."
Oh, I just realized, because you know how, like, before, Ryoto's anime made everybody cry? That's probably why they're crying, because it's based off of Ryoto's animation. So that's why they're all crying, partly why they're all crying. Yeah. Oh man, that's just so sad.
Yeah, so
cool imagery though, because like I think I talked before about the symbolism of the left and right in the anime, how left represents hope and right represents despair. Like the sides of Monokuma. So what happens when Chiaki gets a cut above her eye? Pink blood starts to gush down her left eye, like a reverse Monokuma.
I know, I saw that. I was like, oh.
Like that's a cool image, but it's so sad.
And like then they destroy her kitty hoodie. That thing.
Unspeakable. Oh man, I feel so bad for saying this, but we thought Navi was a terrible companion. Junko is like Navi from hell. Like Navi the fairy from The Legend of Zelda. Like,
Ocarina of Time,
hey, look, listen. Like, she's like that for Chiaki in this. Just being absolutely annoying and taunting her.
And then she sees the goal. Like,
I know, kill me. This is like the reason why I'm not talking so much is just I don't know what to say. It's depressing. So
don't worry, we'll get through it
together. That's why I want more people to talk about it. So like, I can't think I could do this for myself. It's like, bye. So she sees everyone there. She reaches for Chisa, and then boom,
spear.
and then
No.
falling back.
Yeah. Right.
I still think in my canon, I got it, but true. But these are the same spears that were used to kill Mukuro later on.
Yeah. Well, it is interesting because again, parallels between Chiaki and Junko is that the they both versions of Chiaki share similar death, the exact same deaths to the Despair sisters. So AI Chiaki gets crushed by a block just like Junko gets crushed by a block. DR3 Chiaki has the spear of Gungir just like Mukuro gets speared to death.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I wrote this. Yeah, I brought up the ultimate punishment before, but yeah, it's always sad when I have to write about the death and I have to go back, but it's so vivid in my mind.
This is why I don't like doing that very much. It gets me. That thing I wrote, Hatred of Despair, is one of the hardest things I ever wrote. Besides, inside his own head, the despair things are very hard for me to write because I'm just like.
Yeah, I can't wait to check out that part of your fanfic, man.
But it's like it's just so sad because my own depression problems, just gets me.
Yeah.
I guess that's why it's so good sometimes because I can go dark in my thoughts, too dark. I don't like getting too. I don't like going too dark.
Yeah. I wonder if Chisa even watched Chiaki's execution, or maybe she just knew that Chiaki was gonna die after she pushed her in the elevator and she just left. Because a part of her just couldn't see that.
So, and then we see the little slot machines.
Ugh.
And she's just like, "Yay, her line right there was from Dr. Bazero line that says, "You have the despair of watching somebody you love die." Which I think she's talking about her boyfriend where she killed him.
I think she killed him after this.
No, I think no, because I still think it happened between episode 7 and 8. A little time gap. I think there's a little time gap there, in my opinion, at least. So so it's like you have the despair of watching somebody you love die, and they're all crying, but they're crying, but they're also smiling.
Yeah, and Nagito goes all like, "What a horrendous sight."
Yeah, basically.
You become our stepping stone, not Chalky.
Yeah, and then after all that madness, you go back. Ugh.
And Chalky's still alive, barely. He's talking to Hajime or Isru's like, Isru's like, "I don't remember you. My memory was erased." Like he says her line, "If you just do it, it'll turn out okay."
Boy.
Oh.
As he reaches out for him, like, I want to play games with my classmates. I wanted to play games with you one last time, and then drops.
Well, and then it's like interesting how her eyes turn blue, like cold with death. They're not their normal pink hue. They turn blue.
Yeah, but yeah,
like they're fogging over with death.
As he's still fighting it too, you see her try to get up, but she collapses.
Poor thing slips on her own blood.
Oh God, I know. It was just like, it's killing me.
And then we see the scene where he picks up the thing, and then the only other time he's been surprised, he starts crying.
That's I've told Ace Nero, like, that is one of like the best moments of the anime. Like, objectively a good scene of him, like that's such a brilliant way to convey that change. in him.
Like, why am I crying over this girl? I don't know her.
That was awful.
I'm the
And
only,
she's like suffering, getting that one last energy boost. And then,
but yeah, it's like he only been surprised twice. Like I said, first one was when that guy shot him, and then this girl, then Chalky surprises him. Like,
yeah, oh, that's so sad. I mean, I wonder because like I've heard like a theory that the spears were created so that they wouldn't hit any vital organs, so that way, like Chiaki would live a little longer, so Junko could come and like flaunt her success over her. But then before that, Izuru came. But you know, on the bright side, Izuru took care of her body.
yeah, at least he did that. It's the most you could do. I mean,
Yeah, I had a drabble for that too.
all right, now we go to
Matriarch episode 11.
All Good Things. This is where we learn the truth about the videos, and we see Makoto's video. First, he sees his ex crush best friend, and he sees Kirigiri together because he thinks they're dead, and then he sees all his classmates and how they died.
oh god, yeah, that's the when you find out soon after this that how the people died. They weren't murdered; they committed suicide. Correct?
Yeah,
That's so sad.
we see the knife, we see how they died. We see Butter Mondo.
Ugh. Oh yeah.
Oh
To
god,
think,
everyone
like-
bleeding and Celeste on fire. Kill me.
And then we see the knife drop out.
Yeah.
And
It makes you think though, because if that's how the despair video works, trapping you in this mental scape where you see your greatest despairs, like it makes you wonder what each person saw. Like I already said before, Chisa probably saw all the children she murdered, then topped off with Chiaki. So then it makes you wonder who did the others see. Like I'm sure Ruruka saw Izuyoi and Seiko pleading with her like they just wanted to be her friends and that she should join them together.
I think the other person was the wrestler, the Great Gazoo.
Oh, I miss
Yeah.
him.
Let's see.
Yeah. Rest
Who's
in
the-
peace, buddy.
Who's the fourth? Who was the third one then?
Seiko.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Then we fight. Then here comes Jesus to the rescue because he cut his own arm off.
The mad lad. Don't worry. In my mastermind rewrite, he doesn't cut his arm off.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad though, because you know that.
Well, no, it's good because he doesn't die from blood loss.
Yeah. So does he do it to get the bracelet off of him?
Yeah.
So yeah, he does. He says, like, go. I'll cut, and he goes to cut the power off, and he's like, so he goes to him. He's like, Juice is still alive. Like he's getting the power off, then all the bracelets fall off.
Go to him.
And then Ryoto gets the video call.
The old fart at it again.
Oh,
like-
great! And then the most horrible twist of all time. Freaking with that.
Like,
Yeah.
it was me.
Ugh.
It was me all along.
Nah. At this part, they try to do it, but instead of it going as planned, where instead of Makoto seeing the despair video, Ryota sees the despair video. Well, no, he doesn't see the despair video. First, he wakes up and he sees Monokuma. He's like, oh no. And then it's Chisa reveals her face. Like, she kicks Monokuma out and she's like, hello, Ryota. And then, like, she tells him about, like, all the horrible things he's done.
Be like,
and then she shows him the despair video. But then he tries his best to fight against it, and he leaves a clue behind, telling them that it's Chisa, like, to give them a clue.
Jesus tells them, "You're the one that sent me down there. It's like it's your fault. You sent me down the stairs."
Yeah. If you had a backbone, then Chiaki wouldn't have had to die. You're a spineless coward. I'm sorry for messing with your son, Jimbalea.
Who? Ryota?
Ryota.
Oh no, yeah, he deserves it. He's done bad things. So go ahead. But, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know.
He died. He kind of dies a hero in my rewrite.
Wait, what? I didn't hear that part. He dies? Dang.
Well, yeah, because, like, that's what happens is because, like, the plan is for Makoto to experiment and see if the despair video works, but it doesn't. It backfires because Chisa doesn't play by those rules. She plays by going from the innocent to the least innocent. So then next on her list is Ryota. And so at first, it's like Monokuma, and he's like, oh no. And then Chisa reveals herself to him. And she's like, hello, my precious little orange.
But I guess in her original plan, it would be for Makoto to die because he's innocent, but his luck keeps him alive.
Well, yeah. No, in the original, the reason Makoto gets to live is because he reminds her of Chiaki. And if you remind Chisa of Chiaki, your life is going to be a living hell.
Because he's probably the most innocent of everyone there. I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. But she's like trying to see if innocence can survive in this horrible world through Makoto.
This is why I asked you before Jambalaya was gone, if she would have kept Kirigiri's action the same.
No, totally. She totally would. She knows how it goes.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would have definitely not put the Hina death fake out in there. What the heck?
Yeah, exactly. No, that doesn't happen in the rewrite. Yeah, so Grandpa did it all along, the old fart.
Stupid idiot.
You know, that's why he's not allowed at the Despair Pub, you know? Because, like, it's like the villain version of the Dead Waifu Club. So it's like Junko, Monica, Samugi, and sometimes Despair Chisa. Well, all the times Despair Chisa. But she comes in and out. But, like, they don't allow Tengen in their Despair Pub because he's not a good villain.
No, he was just manipulated by Chisa anyway. So why couldn't they just make her the freaking villain?
Exactly! That's what I keep saying. Because, like, I argue with Ace Nero. Because, like, he knows how much I don't like Tengen because I keep blaming him for Chisa's death. And he's like, you know, Chisa's the one who gave him the Despair video. So technically she was the instrumenter of her own demise. And I'm like, listen, there is a better way she could have done it. She could have, like, died. Like, she could have just chosen to die one night, dressed in a nightgown, written a letter, and then she watches the video, and then she sees all of the children she's killed, and then they're all like, come join us, mother. And then out of them, Chiaki comes, and she has a knife, and she's like, you're going to join us soon. And like, in Chisa's mind, Chiaki is stabbing her, but in real life, Chisa's stabbing herself.
Really fast, off topic real fast, really fast. Another person favorited my story on fanfiction.net.
Nice.
That's nice.
Ultimate Friend, nice. Yeah, another favorite.
Good. Our favorites like kudos and
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how it goes.
and yeah, I got more favorites kudos on archives, but I'm getting a lot of them on fanfiction.net too.
oh,
Yeah,
good.
that's good.
But yeah,
So
here we go, episode 11, Despair Arc, Goodbye Hope's Peak School,
oh god, this episode, man.
where she's just giving her like commitments address to the thing. He gives her a speech, and they're all clapping, and you see the flower on Chalky's
Yeah.
desk.
Flower symbolism time. So there are I think like 15. So like the number of flowers in the pot matches the number of students and Chisa. So each one put a flower in the pot for Chiaki. And the flowers is camellias, which represent despair. Yeah.
And then you hear they're all clapping, and they think what they're gonna do, and they're all like good things, but they're not really good things. Like I'm gonna cure all diseases. I'm gonna feed the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to cure all diseases and replace them with worse ones. I'm gonna feed the world poison. Like that's just how I think like that's just how despair works. Like you get what you want, but in the absolute worst way possible.
Like I'm gonna take all these pictures. I'm gonna dance for the world.
Yeah. And then they blow up the school, like to fake their demise. And it's so sad. It's so sad because like, well, then they're all lined up watching the school burn after like the reserve corps students got in and killed a bunch of people, and then they dropped like flies. Good lord, that was a mess.
Then this is like, she's just like, from this moment on, you be taken off the protected student list. Everyone will think you're dead. And Nakamura's like, yeah, we can't be on the same team as Hope. It's like,
yes, you can. Yes, you can.
So yeah.
And then Munakata, he's like so concerned. He finds Chisa in the rubble. He's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
Oh, but before that, he's waiting for them in the office, and both Chisa and
this was after that day.
Come in, and he's like, they're both saying, like Junko's innocent. She's fine, and he believes them both because he trusts them both. Like, okay, he's like, I guess I was wrong then.
Oh, and you know what? Because like in that scene, Chisa has her sleeves rolled down, whereas before they were rolled up. She like threw away her maid outfit, her apron, and she rolled down her sleeves. And she never wears it again after she kills Chiaki.
Oh, God.
You have to wonder what it was like. Because, like, probably she had to cut a deal with Junko to let Junko come in and manipulate her students. But she probably did it begrudgingly because she's like, my kids need to learn how to survive in this world. And as much as I hate Junko, she is a good teacher.
Yeah, well, no, not at all.
But then, so we see Junko, Mukuro, and Izuru up on the roof.
Wait. Yeah. Well, I was just gonna mention when like Munakata comes to save Chisa from the rubble, and she's like, "It's all gone." She loses her pocketbook with all the pictures, specifically the teacher for Chiaki's inauguration as class rep, and her face is covered. And it burns up in the fire, and she's like, I don't need it anymore.
Like, so, is that important?
Well, yeah, because that's like her book. That's like the book she used to keep information on everybody in her class. and like she kept the photos that they had. So like to see it burn up, it's like she's just completely given up as their teacher, and it's just like set them loose onto the world.
Like,
Although I had it, it's like my headcanon where she sees hallucination Chiaki in that scene. She's like, I don't need it anymore. But she turns and looks to hallucination Chiaki because even though she doesn't have the photos anymore, she has this distorted version of Chiaki with her forever.
So
Oh
meanwhile,
man, and that yeah, you go ahead.
sorry. Then meanwhile, they're on the roof, and apparently Jinko's beating up Mukuro, and she's enjoying it, and she's like enjoying it. But you see in Isru's hand, he has the hairpin.
Yeah. Oh.
And now he's doubting her. Now he's doubting her. Before he's like, maybe despair is unpredictable. But then Chiaki surprises him. He's like, maybe hope is unpredictable because like a normal person wouldn't have done that. But he's like this girl went through this death maze for her friends.
Yeah.
That's just weird.
That's so sad at like the end of the episode when the remnants are released on the world and like they're like you see scenes of them killing a bunch of people. Like
Oh God.
Sonya is using nukes, and Peko and Fuyuhiko killed the the president, like the government basically, and then you see Zuru looking over the fire, like, and he's just looking over that fire, and you see that shot of him holding the clip, and it's, like, you almost wonder if for like a teeny seconds he's like, what have I done?
I think he was definitely doubting himself in Junko in that moment, especially when he held Chiaki's little hair thing and a hair clip in his hand.
Yeah,
the one part I understood. The other part they cut out with what's happening. The other thing they skipped was where they said he said, where Jugo said, "I did what you wanted. I erased their memory of you." I guess that meant between Chucky dying and now, they had met. Isru and them had met.
That's so weird.
Like again, they don't show anything. They just tell us.
Yeah, that's weird. But like, anyways, yeah.
He's like, I erased their memory too. And then I like Isru's line. It says maybe her sentiments will beat yours. Like maybe Chucky will beat you.
I love that.
No, she won't. Like let's go. She's like let's go. Oh, then the suicide where she sends the video to him and they all kill themselves.
Yeah.
Like
that was the thing.
So
yeah.
All right, and then Sorry, go on. That was a good part.
Yeah. But... Well, it's pretty bull because like at the end, Junko's like, you could say that this is a bad ending, but in a way, it's a happy ending. The remnants got exactly what they wanted.
Like you may think this is a bad ending, but for those who worship her, it was a good ending.
Ugh.
Then my favorite part, you see Class 78 in the room, you know, and she's like, Jinko's like, everything's going to plan, except for that kid over there, huh? Then she tries to kill. She throws the wrench at Makoto, and he slips on a piece of paper.
Yeah, and then they have the after credits scene where Hajime meets AI Chiaki.
Oh God, I was dying. I was like literally crying. Like there was tears coming down my face.
Yeah.
But before that happened, I say my favorite line I remember. We're talked about this before, but Junko says that says Makoto, his luck isn't like Kameda's. I can't predict it. It comes and goes.
Yeah. Oh man,
You could
that's
see
so
that
sad.
Mukuro is interested in him, definitely.
Aww.
Like, are you gonna kill him?
Like she was just intrigued. Like he just, I don't know. He
Yeah.
kind of accidentally outsmarted her sister right there. So
Yeah. It's like
like
a war dog it's like a war dog meeting a kitten for the first time.
yeah,
Like, what are you?
like someone petting an abused animal, and she's just like, huh?
Aww.
I think everyone
Yeah.
mentioned that, and I think he's like I like you got me interested in Mukuro and Makoto. My little
Yeah,
senior.
I know it did actually. I didn't used to care for it that much, but I don't know. It's growing on me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
then we see like she said we see them in the Neo World program, and it's like hi I'm Chalky. They say like I'm Hajime, and then we see Israel's voice. I need to know was this unpredictable hope or despair?
Yeah, like I almost wonder if he predicted that AI Chiaki would emerge because it's kind of funny because in a way, because like he wants to see who is stronger, Junko or Chiaki, and through the Neo World program, he can test that theory through their AIs.
So maybe he did predict that. Maybe he predicted that she would appear as their memories, but for Israel did, but Hajime not for like he predicted Hajime's memories be like, oh, he's gonna remember her. So everybody else.
Yeah, that's like one of those. It's like that moment where Hajime and Chiaki shake hands.
Oh
It's like
God.
it's like something out of a romance novel, you know, where like the lovers both have amnesia, but they still find a way to come back to each other. Like it's so romantic.
It is.
So
So
romantic and sad. Ah. All
so
right.
all right.
Episode
So
future arc
12.
episodes 12.
It's always darkest.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see he's revealed like it was me all along, and then
I'm almost
it was like I have my own hope video. Like I'm gonna brainwash people to believe in hope, and because like I'm all for hope everything, but you're just like Jinko at this point.
Well, yeah, but
Like hope should be overcoming despair, not being forced on them.
yeah. Well, before that, we get a flashback of when Tengen got the despair video.
Oh yeah, Jesus gives it to him. Like, hey, like this is weird. Like he know. I don't understand this right there. He says, I think it'd been better if maybe she tricked them. But she perfectly told the truth. She said, "This is the video. This is two videos. This is the despair video. This is the suicide video and the despair video. Here you go. Watch this." He's like, "Okay."
Yeah, I mean, I love Chisa and I love thinking that she's behind everything, but I don't like the idea of thinking that she's behind the worst Danganronpa villain ever. Like, that's not her
Mhm.
fault. It's not her fault Tengen's super incompetent.
Like, oh, I'm gonna watch the
Well,
video.
he's a ball.
I'm gonna watch the video. Brainwash these people. Nothing will happen to me.
Yeah. I gotta do something for a quick sec. You guys keep talking.
Well, I don't know. I thought we discussed all of it, didn't we?
We're in the last three episodes
Well,
right now.
no, you gotta get to the raid part.
The what? Oh,
So,
Ryota
raid?
turns villain.
Oh God. Jeez.
and then, so, like this part, he goes up, shows the video to Aoi, and she's like, immediately comes his servant and grabs
Wait,
him.
what?
Yeah, he shows the video. He pulls his phone out, shows the video to Ashina. It's like, there you go. And she's immediately brainwashed.
Oh, yeah.
And then he shows it to the guards, and it's like, here. He's like, shows it. like they show this video to everyone, and when these headsets, it's like okay, and all the guards get brainwashed. Like,
Oh yeah. I don't know. Ryota was kind of underwhelming and just kind of this last minute thing, in my opinion. I don't know.
oh.
I just wish he could have been a little better than that.
But yeah, then we go. Like he gets escaped, and then here comes then funny part was here comes Hatakuri to the rescue. He's like, we surrender.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God. So what else happened? Yeah, that's what happened. What happened in that episode? Like, see, yeah. Ryoto starts brainwashing people with hope, and then he climbs out the hole.
We're on like the last episode.
Well, we're talking about Ryota
I'm almost
right
done
now.
with the string.
Oh.
But yeah, we'll probably speed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, he goes out the hole. He goes to the thing, and all of a sudden we see the shadow. We see Hajime start walking.
Oh God. Wait, is this Hope Arc?
Yeah, but now we're this is the Hope Arc now.
I've already expressed my disappointment for Hope Arc, but
the School of Hope and the students of despair.
I love it at the same time.
Yeah, we gotta talk about this one now.
Yeah.
So we go there. We see Hajime is like, says he's talking to Chisa's dead body, and it's like you were right. You two were right. Like talents and everything. Of course, he says. Of course, I don't mind who I am now because of that. I was able to save everybody. And then we see everyone.
That's so sweet. I'm so glad he had that moment with Chisa. Not just because I love Chisa, but also because I just love like how
Chisa being
Hajime
pure with people.
Hajime
Yeah,
respects Chisa's sacrifice.
We see both his meeting with her in episode 2 and episode 3. Episode 2 is like, Chisa's like, don't you dare say you're not important.
Oh,
and then in episode 3, he tried to help him, and he's like, no, I don't want your help. After Chisa beat him up, but yeah, it's like, so we see all the we see the people waking up. We see what's the first one? Oh, we see Nagato kick the boulder down.
Oh boy, yeah.
It's like, hi, see his robot arm. Hi, we're back. Then you see Pekko fighting the frisbee guy.
Yeah.
Reuniting with Kuzuru is like you're better. Like you really are better with a bamboo sword more than a real sword. you see.
No.
And then I like where the guy has a hawk and the hawk just ditches teams to join Gundam. Like, I'll get over here now.
I didn't remember that.
That's really sweet how everybody has a chance to shine after all the missed character development.
Yeah, and even then it's a bit weird. They're just, after the amazing ending of not Red Dead 2, what the heck am I talking about? I'm talking Robot 2. Everything is just, thrown away.
Yeah, so see, then Nekomaru's find the robot, and you see Kusuichi with his mini Mekamarus.
No, I hated those enough. Why are they back? Ugh.
And then he's like, Sonny, did you see that? And then Kusuichi gets his wish, and when Sonny says, you did good. He's like,
finally acknowledged that he existed.
I know. He's like, oh.
Then we see Teru and Akane.
I know. Interesting pair up, but probably because of the predictable jokes.
Justin Bieber!
like feed me. It's like then they roast the thing. Oh, then one of my favorite scenes where Hiyoko says thank you to Mikan. like,
Oh, yeah, that was amazing.
but you're
long
late.
last.
But thanks. She's like, yay. Then Mihiro and Ibuki singing the song, and like everybody's eardrums, and then Mihiro takes the picture of the one guy, blinds him, takes his headset off.
Oh, God.
Oh, you know what? I just made the connection now. This whole thing reminds me of the final act in Madoka Magica Rebellion. Have either of you seen that?
No,
No, I want to watch it, though.
but now I
It's
do.
interesting. Yeah, well, because like, not well, I won't spoil anything major, but basically, it's like the similar concept of all of our heroes joining together to stop the big bad. They're working together, and they make all these callbacks to everything that happened in their show. So it's like it feels like this is very similar to that.
So we see
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. I just want to mention, since we're talking about Magica, Chiaki's voice actress also voices Madoka, the pink girl.
Interesting.
It's very fitting, especially since her girlfriend Homura has long black hair like Izuru.
Yeah.
Oh.
I that's not her English or Japanese voice actor.
English.
Oh,
Interesting.
yeah. I know. I must have heard English voice actor, but I know in Japanese, Chucky also voices one of my other favorite characters from a different series, Steins Gate. He voices my Mihiro.
Miyuri.
Mihiri, yeah,
Mom?
another innocent little girl. She voices her too. Like, hopeful, but anyways, I love this part right there. You see both Monica, Kamaru, and Toko being brainwashed by the Hope video.
Wait, what? I don't remember.
You see their eyes staring at the Hope video.
I don't remember that.
It was a little.
Well, it's a short thing. It's not like a full scene. It's just like a short cutaway.
Yeah. So then all of a sudden, you see Hatsume walking up this thing. The guards are like he's like move, and he breaks the door open. Like he's like you shouldn't do this. Like, what do you know? Then you see all the classmates come in. He's like, they're all alive. And I love his speech right there. It says, if you do this, hope's good and all, but without despair, you won't be able to remember the people that you love who passed away.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, even though it's hard, I don't want to forget Chalky. I don't want to forget her. Like,
yeah, and then she fades away.
Like I don't want to. I have to remember her because of her, we're still alive.
Yeah.
Oh,
so sweet.
Oh, I forgot the one part before where the imposter's dressed as. It's like dressed as them. It's like, what are you doing here to spare? It's like redemption.
You dare mock me? Yeah. Munakata, you need to be nicer to your children.
He's just making Munakata better, honestly. That's all.
And then
everybody comes together and gives Ryota a big group hug.
Yeah, you see. I love that part. You see him crying in his own in imposter Ryota's hands because they were friends first. They were best friends first.
I know, so cute. Gosh.
So he stops the video, and Makoto's like, "I did good." They're walking away. Then Hajime and Makoto do a little nod thing. And then my favorite part of that scene is where Mikian's like, Makoto, I have to. And here comes fanboy. Makoto's like, oh my. Nago's like, Oh my God, it's you! I wanted you forever.
It's funny. The dove, like, yeah. Like, Pappenbrook got away with saying something in the dove, like, in Makoto's voice. Like, is his hand sticky?
And I think Nagito says his hand's so soft, and they carry him away, and he goes like, is he getting weirder or something? He's got weirder or something.
I bet you said he's getting gayer every year.
Yeah, came of age. But yeah, and Nagito was like shaking his head like, whatever. So
Yeah.
then we find out the Bears took the blame for the thing. Like, we did it. We wanted to do it. So the people still believe in the future foundation. Like it was us. We did it, even though they did nothing with it. So, and then we see Hajime hallucinating Chalky,
Oh, that's so sweet.
where we see the line. The line says, "You know, did you know that when you were put in the program, uh, an AI was created to take care of you? That was me. It was originally supposed to mix together your memories to create the best personality, but there was no need. All of you had the same image in mind. Someone you wanted to
Oh,
see again from the bottom of your heart."
oh, I think that's sweet.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, then you see her. You see her slowly fade away. She slowly fades as
Yeah.
they go celebrate, and then you see Ryoto drop the phone in the water.
Good for him. You know, ghosts are technically canon in the Danganronpa universe thanks to Ultra Despair Girls, so.
Oof.
And then you see then another sad part was where uh, Monica Luke was like the guy whose name I can't pronounce.
Munakata.
Munakata is like, "You did good, kid." But
You know,
I have to remember stuff, and he flashes back to Juzo and Chisa at their graduation day when they're all happy.
Like, good lord, he got the shortest end of the frickin' stick. Like,
also,
and it's
sorry.
just
I
so
just want to
sad.
say, I just want to say
You
really
go,
quick, Vandalia, if you're having trouble pronouncing his name, just call him Kiosuke. That's very
Kiosuke.
simple.
yeah, that's true.
All
Yeah.
right.
He got the shortest end of the frickin' stick, because I'm pretty sure after this, he had to bury Chisa and Juzo someplace respectable.
It's
And I
his,
like to, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say Monokuma or Mukuro, but
it's his own freaking fault. It's his own freaking fault that Juzo is dead.
Yeah, that's true. I like to imagine that since he left Future Foundation, he kind of became like a lone samurai. And like along the way, he just ended up adopting a bunch of war orphans. He like you know, it's like those samurai movies where the samurai comes to town and saves a kid, and then the kids really think they're cool and like follows them around. So I feel like that would happen.
but
Like he would just be a lone samurai, and he'd end up inadvertently adopting a bunch of war orphans that he saved, and he'd be like, "It's what Chisa would have wanted."
right.
It really is.
Okay, then we get to the part, the Mikon part. Like, what's this? Like, oh, I found this medicine. Somebody took it, and I used to revive them.
Oh
And here,
boy.
Ugh.
and here comes Kirigiri. Which I mean, it was predictable, but I was still, part of me was still glad that she was. I don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course. I was happy. Definitely.
yeah. It just could have
Because
been handled better.
Yeah, I know. But it's like 6 months later, like hello, Prince. You're the principal now.
Yeah.
And you see, it's funny. Even not Tagami's there too. Like he's like, I don't know why I'm here, but I'm still here. Like I
Yeah.
can't. Like I guess he's somewhat redeemed. It's like even though you still annoy me, I'm still here, you guys.
Yeah. And
Uh,
so ends Danga. So ends the Hope's Peak Academy arc. At
but
least that's what we thought.
but for real fast, I want to talk about this last episode, that the OVA.
Oh, right, that thing.
Uh, ugh, really fast. The Kameda and the World Destroyer,
I don't know. That was okay, I guess.
where we see but maybe one of the things I wanted to see the rest of their I want to see the rest of their dreams. You know,
Yeah,
Pekko's and Hanamuro's and Mikan.
well, all of them. And
Yeah,
honestly, I'm sorry, we just get too much of Komedo. If you like him or not, there's just so much. It would be nice to actually see someone that's not, as delved into.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
But everyone's thinking. I've never understood this. I think someone explained to me before, but I never understood that what all of his classmates were there except for Chalky in his memory.
Well, I think it's that he blames himself so much for getting Chiaki killed twice that he has suppressed her memory deep down into his subconscious. Which I think is a bit of malarkey. Just because, like, I feel like it almost feels like this is to make up for the severe lack of Komahina in the anime proper. So they're like, oh shoot, we got to appease the Kameda fangirls. We got to throw in Komahina. So we'll create World Destroyer. It's not Hajime, but it looks like Hajime. So that'll appease the Komeda fangirls.
And you see Cheese is there too, and he's Pikachu Grill. But and you see Ryoto and the Imposter together in class. They're both in class together.
Cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like
there's like a bunch of like fan service, but it's real. It's just like off to the sides. Like it's just visual fan service, not like.
Yeah, I thought it was like earlier, because it's Kameda's fantasy. He sees Makoto as like a hero type. It's like he can do no wrong. He's like so good. He's so good at ladies. He's like hello, darling. Are you okay? And he's like, oh, because Makoto's like hero in his fantasy. It's like he's awesome, and he's like, oh, and then the favorite part of that episode was where he's threatening Kuzuro, and he's like, if all talent was destroyed, everything will be okay. And you see Pekko in the shadows of her sword. It's like getting ready to pounce.
Mm.
It would have been better if they replaced World Destroyer with AI Chiaki, and she wasn't there to destroy. She was there to like get Maida out of his funk and give him like a serious therapy session.
Oh, he needs one of those.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and then the favorite part. I don't know why Kameda dreamed about that, but he I guess Kameda is Nagato ships Sonya and Soda because in
he
his
roots
dream,
for the underdogs.
In his dream he got them together.
Yeah.
I favorite part Sonya's line at the funeral. Fugo's like, you shouldn't do this, and Sonya's like, no one tells me what to do. I'm going to.
Nice. Yeah, that's one way to like really close the book on this.
Yeah.
Go out with a little whimper.
And then we move on to V Free.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be.
That's going to be the longest episode of all time. Oh my god.
Next, we might have to do 2
I
parts of
don't
that
know.
one too.
It shouldn't be too long because Chisa isn't in it. So I won't be gushing.
Like,
I think you'll find a way somehow.
Oh yeah, no.
well,
Like
technically,
I mean,
technically, Cheetah is in it, and technically, Cheetah is in it. She's in the bonus content.
Yeah. Wait, what?
that's nothing. It's just a sprite. It's just their sprites. It's like
She has
the
sprites in
Ifrit
there?
sprites. No, not like actual bronze sprites, but like like when Monokuma is explaining the killing game in Future Arc, and they show the little sprites.
Oh yeah.
Those little sprites.
But
Use those. They don't make actual sprites.
yes,
'cause-
she's only in the future. She's only in that one square, the spare future board. Yeah, in the
Ugh.
future board thing, you see the people from there. But yeah, so it's like yeah. Oh, and I like before fast and forget the ending. It's like Israel. No, Hajime. And he's like, no, I'm both now.
Well, yeah.
That's-
Like, you're the last one who woke up.
He's got a squip. That's a
Oh,
reference to be more chill.
So overall, well, wrapping it up. Overall, what was your overall opinion of DR3 Future and Despair arcs?
Meh.
It could have been a lot better, but it
It
could have
did
been
a
a lot
lot.
worse.
They accomplished a lot, but they also left out a lot, and I'm disappointed. So
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the Despair arc could have been a little bit longer, develop the characters a little bit more,
Yeah.
and the Future arc could have been a little bit more interesting.
my advice to
Yeah.
any people that want to get into Danganronpa: play the freaking games. Don't watch the show. Maybe
Yeah,
watch the show
that's
after.
true.
But
Yeah,
just play
yeah. Play the games first, obviously, and don't watch the original anime.
Yeah,
Play the
no.
first game.
Oh my god, I hate that thing. It's
Play
bad.
the game more than the first anime. The game is much more inclusive than the anime, and if you watch the 3 anime, you'll understand nothing unless you play the games first. Like, who are these people?
Yeah.
And you get more. You'll get much more invested in the characters then.
Yeah.
Because the only
I
sad
mean,
part
is
is
it-
the only sad part is you have to watch Chucky die twice.
Yeah. Well, and so if it weren't for Chisa, I'd probably be way harsher on this anime, but
It introduced
find-
you to your mom, so
I find the diamond in the rubble, the diamond in the rough, and she is one beautiful diamond, if
Yep.
a bit corrupted at times.
Alright.
Oh man, this was fun.
Alright, well, join-
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully schedules work out for the next one.
yep.
All right, we don't know what's going to be, but join us next time. Oh, for me, I'm doing it. For me, join me this coming Monday as I do. I'm doing an after show on a debate. I'm going to watch. We're going to talk about a debate. My friend's going to do. My friend's in the debate tonight. We're going to talk about Monday.
Oh
So
boy.
join that as we talk about his debate. But meanwhile, after that, join us as we talk about game-wise. It's pretty interesting, but I still hate plot-wise. Dr. Opa V3. We'll talk about that. Why we
See
hate,
ya.
I don't like it then. But until then, never stop learning and enjoy the randomness. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye. See you guys on the flip.
See ya.